Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good afternoon today here on Your Live Event. We have afternoon baseball here. Today we feature a Region 2 matchup with the 5-6 Hillsboro Central Valley Burros taking on and hosting the Hatton Northwood Thunder. Today's matchup, of course, brings you the 5-4 Hatton Northwood Thunder, 5-6 Hillsboro Central Valley. And it just so happens these two teams played again yesterday, where the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros took the victory over the Hatton Northwood Thunder, 11-3, and sets up today's matchup on a Friday, a beautiful Friday afternoon. Blue skies in the air, and the sun is out. Here from Hillsboro Central Valley. We'll take a break and come back with our IRA Insurance pregame show, and we'll set all it up. We'll get some pregame coaches' comments and many more as we await today's Friday afternoon baseball here on yourliveevent.com.
Great Plains Fireworks, located on the west side, frontage road I-29, south of Degelman's in Hillsboro. They're open by appointments. Call 701-436-6140. Also like them on Facebook for information. Let Great Plains Fireworks help you get fireworks for your family celebrations, neighborhood parties, and events.
Pretty, pretty, pretty. They have chest thumpers.
Great Plains Fireworks, open by appointment only, Hillsboro, North Dakota, 701-436-6140. Like them on Facebook.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000-plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsboro is accepting new patients. They offer patients of all ages a full range of dental services, including Clear Correct, which is an option for invisible braces, and a $99 whitening program. Dr. Rothfuss accepts multiple insurance plans, including Delta Dental, United Concordia, that was affiliated with Blue Cross Blue Shield, and Principal Dental Insurance. Bring your smile to Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsboro, and the friendly staff will help make it sparkle. Call 701-636-4244 today. One of the main benefits of moving to the Halstead Living Center and Heritage House community is to enjoy every comfort of home without the burdens of home ownership in an environment that offers choices for care assistance, social interaction, group activities, or simply quiet, comfortable living. Another reason to choose Halstead Living Center and Heritage House is to get back to living life through their all-inclusive services and full array of social events, spiritual enrichment programs, recreational activities, and lifelong learning. For more information, call 456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
As we welcome you back here to Hillsboro, North Dakota, as we set up today's matchup between the Burros and the Thunder. First off, we also want to bring in our pregame show, and our pregame show is sponsored by IRE Insurance, as that is there. IRE Insurance. For all your insurance needs, visit IRE Insurance online at IREINS.com. As today's matchup again against the Thunder and the Burros, we'll first take a look and dive into both team season as of right now. And first off, we'll look at the road team on the schedule tonight. We'll look at the Hatton Northwood Thunder as they come in with a record of 5-6 on the year, and ahead of this matchup being the third matchup of the year versus the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. They took the opener, 7-3 victory April 24th, and then, of course, their second matchup last night as they had been defeated by the Burros 11-3 as they were hosting them there. So this is the third match. This is the rubber match to see who will have the advantage here, as we'll also get Dennis Carpenter's comments ahead of today's matchup between the Burros. Following here in a little bit. But as for the Thunder, they've been on a little bit of a slide as of late in their last 5 games. They have lost 4 out of 5. So they are 1-4 in their last 5 games, with losses coming to Mayport CG, Thompson, Grafton, and a win over Lemoore. before yesterday's loss, of course, to the Burros, and we got a chance to talk to Coach Carpenter a little bit about it, and just kind of what's the mental preparation coming into today's game versus the Burros for the second time. Pre-game coach's comments here with the Hatton Northwood Thunder head coach Dennis Carpenter ahead of his matchup with the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. And first off, I know it's only been a day since you've seen these guys. Recent loss 11-3 to these same Burros. What can you expect out of today's game, or what do you know more about them coming into today's matchup?
Well, kind of what I knew going into yesterday's matchup. They're really talented. They get the ball around on us. They threw the ball out on the main plays in the field. And that's kind of what I was expecting going into yesterday, and that's what I found out yesterday.
What was the main concern factor as a coach looking at them? Was it the defensively, offensively, or what's something you want to change in today's game?
We're going to work on it. One of the things we need to do is just put the ball in play a little bit more. And defensively, we had some balls yesterday that we had chances to make plays on, we just didn't. So today, hopefully, we can finish on the play.
I know today you'll be starting Carpenter, the freshman. What can you bring into? What can he bring to the team today as a little bit of a jolt after 11-3 loss to these same Burros?
Well, hopefully, keep him off balance a little bit with his mix, fastball, curveball mix, and then it's just going to have to grind through. They're going to work some at bats. They've got hitters up and down the lineup, so he's just going to have to grind through and get us some innings.
Is there anything else you'd like to add here for the pregame coach's comments?
It's finally a nice day where it's not a 30-mile-an-hour wind, so I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, blue skies, and we're about ready to play some baseball. Thanks for taking some time today, Coach.
You bet, thank you.
That was Coach Dennis Carpenter and his tailing comments about how it's not high winds. You couldn't tell that from the interview itself there, as the winds are a little bit gusty, but not enough or not bad enough to play some baseball. We'll take a break and come back. We'll take a break, a quick one to set up the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros on the other end of this break here on your Irie Insurance pregame show on yourliveevent.com.
Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro. For when you need repair work done on your vehicle, need an oil change, need new tires, or tire repair, visit Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro. They fill LP tanks, bulk delivery of your home heating or farm fuels, and carry batteries. Call your locally owned full-service gas station, Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro, 701-636-5356. Brad, Jody, and Blake Sorum thank you for your business, and they look forward to continue serving you at Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro.
Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692 for shop and field service, farm equipment sales, repair on all equipment, in the field, on the farm, and in the shop with Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692. Check out Right Implement for farm equipment, repair and service of equipment and all trucks on Caledonia Avenue in Hillsboro. Right Implement, 701-636-5692.
As we welcome you back into the Irie Insurance pregame show, again, Irie Insurance, the sponsor for it. For all your insurance needs, visit Irie Insurance online at irieins.com. As we set up the second half, the other side of the story, we flip it over to the Burros, the home team on today's schedule, as, of course, 11-3 victory over the same Hatton Northwood Thunder. How they've been looking so far in the year? Well, they've over the last two against Finley Sharon Hope Page, they took a 14-7 victory. Of course, the win last night against Hatton Northwood, then lost two at the end of the week last week to Red Lake Falls and Crookston. But so far this week, have been undefeated at 4-6, and we'll get Jake Berkmeyer caught up with the coach for the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros ahead of the matchup.
And Coach, it's a back-to-back game with the Thunder taking on Hatton Northwood again. Take us through last night real quick. What you liked in that victory?
Yeah, I thought we had some good timely hitting. We did a lot of good things with the bats, put balls in play, made them make plays, hit a few balls real hard, and a couple another home run that doesn't hurt anything ever. They put a couple more runs on the board for us. So, and we did a good job on the mound and making plays. We did a lot of good things yesterday. I was pretty happy with the effort.
Were there some things that maybe you said, hey, guys, we got to clean that up, or they're going to try and take advantage of that? Well,
I think it's just anytime you're playing a high school baseball game, you got things that you got to be careful about. We got to make sure we stay focused the whole time through. If they put a run or two up, so be it. We got to answer. And that's just the things that we got to keep working on. And I appreciate the way the guys fought back. We got got up early, they got a couple, and then we answered right away again. So that's a good mentality for us to have.
Peyton Belisle is on the bump for you. How's he been developing this year, building up that arm strength, getting ready to go today?
Yeah, he's been on the mound for a few times already, so I have confidence that he can go and do his job today. He's got to mix it up and keep these guys on their front foot, and just get a lot of ground balls and pop-ups for us, hopefully, and so they don't square things up.
All right, Nathan, thanks for the time. Best of luck. We'll talk to you after the game.
Okay, thank you so much.
That was head coach of the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, Ben Strand, ahead of the matchup with Nathan Walsh. Thank you, Nathan Walsh ahead of the matchup again, of course, against the Thunder. For the Burros, also they've been finding their way through. Middle of the season, they started the season off with 2 wins. And then, of course, it ran into a little bit of a dry spell at the end of April. Had 3 straight losses, picked up a victory just before the 2 Red Lake Falls in Crookston against Larimore. And then now, of course, this week they finally figured it out. They've won 2 straight, and they're now looking to keep the momentum building on the year for them. So for the Burros, of course, coming in 5-4. And, another thing, it's just a beautiful day. I can't express it enough. It is 55 degrees here in Hillsboro, North Dakota. The wind is blowing just a little bit out to about right field, or maybe more now towards right center, but it is still perfect weather for baseball here on your IRA Insurance pregame show. We'll take a break and we'll come back, and we'll start up with our American Crystal Sugar starting lineups after this.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
When it comes to insurance, you should be confident that you're choosing the best option. I'm Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro. Let's find and discuss the best insurance policy for your home, auto, farm, life, or business. Stop in to see Ryan Updahl or I at our Hillsboro office, or give us a call at 701-436-5777. or toll-free at 1-800-498-5777. This is Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, and we look forward to doing business with you.
Full Service Foods in Hillsboro provides contract packaging and private label foods for your local and regional retail stores. Full Service Foods is a leader in the upper Midwest for less than truckload quantities for contract manufactured sauces and dressings. They are a privately held company with a reputation for quality and customer service. Full Service Foods is proud to be in Hillsboro and bringing employment opportunities to the area. Find out more at FullServiceFoods.com. Full Service Foods of Hillsboro, proud to support this community event.
As we bring you back into our IRA Insurance pregame show, as we set up the start of the game here between the Burros and the Thunder, as we will do our American Crystal Sugar starting lineups. First, for the visitors on the scoreboard or here from the field today, we'll start with the Hatton Northwood Thunder. They will lead off with Grant Mundell. He'll be playing the second base position, wearing number 10. Derek Carpenter batting 2, starting on the bump, and wearing the number 1 on the jersey. Colton Conshock will play first base, wearing the number 2. Austin Rigg, third base, he'll have 21 on the back of his jersey. Fabian Carrillo, shortstop, number 15. Number 33, Ethan Steinbrink. He'll play left field and bat 6th. The center fielder, Teddy Petrick, he'll wear number 3, batting 7. Batting 8, number 18, Carson Bodine, as he'll be playing the catcher position. He'll be behind the plate, as well as the number 9 hitter in the lineup tonight, number 12, Hunter Tweet. He'll be manning the right field position. For the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, they will rock with the lineup of batting first, Peyton Bliles. He'll be pitching and wearing the number 1 as well in today's ball game. Batting second, Andrew Dulam. He'll be playing shortstop, number 11. Number 13, Cole Hebel, will be positioned at first base, wearing number 13. The cleanup hitter, number 21, Aaron Johnson. He'll be behind the plate he'll be behind the plate playing the catcher. Batting fifth, Devin Johnson, number 17. He'll be playing third base. The number 6 hitter in the lineup, Gannon Limke. He'll be wearing number 8, playing left field. Jackson Anderson will man the 7 hole with the 4 on the back of his jersey and playing center field. Alec Magnuson will be positioned in right field, wearing number 14, as well as batting in the 9 hole for the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. Number 7, Braden Walsh. He'll be playing second base, of course. Head coach for the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, Nathan Walsh. And for the Hatton Northwood Thunder, that would be Dennis Carpenter. Thank you, Jake. The American Crystal starting lineups. Learn more about American Crystal Sugar, including career opportunities, online at crystalsugar.com. As, of course, we'll be on the broadcast tonight. This is Joe Stetz speaking. To my left, keeping a track of his own stats, will be Jake Burkmeyer on the call with you today. As this will wrap up our Irie Insurance pregame show with our American Crystal Sugar starting lineups, of course, as the Burros take the field and get ready for the matchup. We'll take a break, and we'll get the first pitch after the break here on YourLiveEvent.com.
You can trust Paul's Hometown Repair for professional service on your vehicles, cars, vans, pickups. Bring them in to Paul's Hometown Repair Hillsboro. Whether it's light work such as oil changes and tune-ups, or more serious matters including transmission work and engine overhauls, they'll get the work done for you at Paul's Hometown Repair. They'll get your vehicle back on its wheels, running like new. Call 436-4676 to schedule your vehicle for service at Paul's Hometown Repair Hillsboro.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank, and I would like to know your story. Our lives and our businesses are comprised of events. We have all had our failures and successes, and these events define our character. If your character includes values like trustworthy, respectful, honest, and responsible, then your story matches well with ours, and we would consider it a privilege to be your financial partner. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
When you're way, way out in farm country, right in the middle of harvest, there's nobody watching. No audience, no crowd, the only bright lights beam from a combine. And they're not pointing at you. All that's here is a field. It may not look like a place of glory, but there's still a winner. There's still a score. And for many farmers who planted golden harvest corn this year, victory is about to set in. Talk to Tim Kazette Seed Sales, 701-430-0877.
As we welcome you back here, as we're setting the camera up. There it is. Set on it. Grant Mundall will lead it off. Number 10, the second baseman for the Hatton Northwood Thunder. Takes first pitch in there, strike one.
Peyton Belial's on the mound for Hillsboro Central Valley. The righty, he gets set, he delivers. Little tapper here, back over to the right side. Fielded at second base by Braden Walsh. Tossed over to first, not in time as he beats out the throw to Cole Hebel. Infield single for Mundall to start the game off for Hatton Northwood.
Thank you, Jake, for the call on that one. Now batting after the leadoff single will be the pitcher, number one, Derek Carpenter. He'll be stepping into the right-handed batter's box here against Peyton Bliles, of course, on the bump. Takes a look in. Over at first base is Mundall First pitch is hit out towards left field. It is towering up, looking over, and gone. Off of the scoreboard out in left center field, and a good start for the Thunder as they jump on the Burros early with a 2-0 bomb by Derek Carpenter.
It's a good way to start the game there with the third pitch of the game being a 2-run home run, and he gets mobbed there at home plate as he crosses there to give the early 2-0 lead.
I know we were talking to the coaches earlier, and we were like, the lefties are going to have the big advantage because, of course, the wind's blowing out there towards right field, and could you get the ball in the air, or can you get the ball in the air enough time, and the wind will carry it? Well, we didn't need to answer that one because Derek Carpenter from the right-handed side took that one out, and of course hit the scoreboard. Thunder take a 2-0 advantage over the Burros here early in the top of the first. No one out. And now it steps up Colton Konchak. He'll be wearing number 2, playing the first base, of course, and he takes the second ball. 2-0. He's ahead of the count on Bliles. Bliles back in the windup. He now hits it over. The shortstop fields it, throws across the diamond, and he records the out. Great play that time by Andrew Dulam as he had to go a long way, almost in the third base position, just behind it in left field, and fires all the way across and throws a strike on point, and he retires Konchak there. First out of the ball game. One down. First pitch from Bliles inside. Does not get the call. He again starts behind another batter, Austin Rigg. Austin Rigg, 21, third baseman. He looks in, second pitch, low inside, and he's going to go ahead again early, 2-0. That's a very not good sign right away from Bliles early as he's fallen behind all 4 hitters, but he does get the approach swing there as there was a green light there on 2-0 from that time Rigg. Bliles again working quick inside underneath the hands, and he's going to get ball 3. 3-1, one down, top of the first. Thunder lead 2-0 over the Burros. Bliles again, now hit this one down the line. It's going to stay fair. Great play there as a pick, throws across the diamond, and he just does not get it there in time as Rigg will run out the infield single. But a great play again by Devin Johnson, not allowing it to go into left field, stopping it, but just did not put enough strength on that one to throw him out. All the way across the diamond. Rigg will take his place at first base. As now that will step up Fabian Carrillo. Go ahead, Jake.
It's a tough ball to get to, though, right down the line. Had to backhand it there and put a good throw on it, and even to have a chance to get the runner, impressive on that play.
It was. It was very impressive. It was a great play. Just did not get credited with the out that time. Now Bliles works ahead early here as he gets strike 1 on Carrillo. Carrillo again, number 15. He'll be playing the shortstop position. He looks in, has a nice tight stance to the plate, and he gets a pitch inside, and he will get a base there as a hit by pitch that time as Bliles tried to come in and just came in a little too much on that one. He boards the bases with first and second this time for the Thunder.
Now he's been trying to work that inside part of the plate there, and we're going to get a time here as Coach Walsh going to come out of the dugout, talk with his pitcher Beliles, bring in the infield here. Let's set up the defense for Hillsboro Central Valley with Peyton Beliles on the mound. Aaron Johnson is doing the catching. Cole Hebel is at first base. Braden Walsh at second base. Andrew Dolam at shortstop with Devin Johnson at third base. Outfield is Gannon Limke in left field. Jackson Anderson in center. Alec Magnuson in right field for Hillsboro Central Valley. They trail 2-0 to Hatton Northwood on the back of a 2-run home run from Derek Carpenter on the third pitch of the ball game for the Thunder.
Thank you for that, Jake. As the mound visit is over, as Walsh will go back to the dugout. And, of course, it's not a surprise early in the ball game, only allowing one out. And now you're on to the 6th hitter in the lineup for the Thunder. This is kind of a settle down and let's just get the ball over the plate, throw some strikes. Bliles' first pitch is exactly that. He gets a swing and a miss that time from Ethan Steinbrink, who steps into the box. Steinbrink representing the Larry Bird number, the 33 in the back of his jersey. I know that is no resemblance to baseball, but 33 is an iconic number. Bliles takes a pitch, and he will step off or try to pick off move to second base, but holds it there as he was checking back Rigg, who was standing on first. Bliles in the delivery. Throws it. Pitch is hit up in the air just over second base, and this one's going to loop down for a single. They try and throw it in quickly this time, as trying to pick up on the play was Magnusson. As he tried to throw it in because, of course, the ball was hit so lightly in the outfield that for the runners between first and second there, you couldn't really go too far, because if they were to make the catch, now you're too far off first base. But you got to go just far enough to get to second base. He does. It's a single credited that time to Steinbrink, and he's going to bring up Teddy Petrick with the bases loaded here in the first. Still only one down. Bliles' first pitch is swung on and missed. It is 0-1. Konchak, that is Bliles on the bump. He works ahead 0-1 early. 1 out, top second, 2-0 Thunder lead over the Burros here. Bliles digs in from the windup, and he gets credited with the outside corner there. He's ahead 0-2 early, or 0-2 on Petrick here. So far, the Thunder have sent up 7 guys to the batter's box. This one high and inside. It gets away from the catcher there, and it's going to score a run for the Thunder. They're going to go ahead 3-0 over the Burros here, as unable to make the play that time for the play. Aaron Johnson just couldn't catch it, but the ball was thrown basically above the batter's head, and he had to get out of his catcher stance to try and flail and catch it, and just was not able to. It plates a run for the Thunder. They're ahead 3-0. Now runners move into scoring position with no one on first, second, and third, as Petrick takes ball 2. It is 2-2, 1 out. 3-0 the score. On your Tim Kazette seed sale scoreboard, it is 3-0. Thunder over the Burros. Burros have not had the opportunity to bat. Top 1. This one high. 3-2 fills it up. As Bliles worked ahead early, got the first 2 strikes, and now has thrown 3 consecutive balls, including the wild pitch there just a moment ago to allow another run. Bliles again looks in from the windup, throws, and he gets a check swing, and Petrick went around too far. He's going to get rung up there for the second out and the first strikeout of the game for Bliles.
Now batting in number 18, Carson Bowden.
Now stepping in, Carson Bodine. I'm sorry. He takes first pitch on the outer half. Strike 1. 0-1 the count, 3-0 the score. Bodine in from the left-handed batter's box. Bliles working quick. This one just in the dirt, but nice catch there behind the plate that time by Aaron Johnson, as he only allows it to be a 1-1, and Bliles gets it back on the bump. Runners on base, of course, for the Northwood Thunder is Carrillo and Steinbrink. Steinbrink second, Carrillo third. He looked to be an off-speed, trying to go curveball, or maybe lost the grip of it just a little bit, and it's going to go to 2-1 count, 2 down here. Carrillo just has not had his command early in this ball game. This one inside does not get the call that time from the umpire, and it now goes to 3 balls and 1 strike. Again, left-handed batting, that is Bodine. Looks at it, and he does, as Bliles catches the outside corner and kind of gives in that look like I might have hit that spot earlier and didn't get the call, but it does not. 3-2. He has to work from it here. This one fouled out of play down the left side, and it's going to reset the count again. 3-2, and it's going to give Bodine another shot here. Nice at bat here, and from Bodine, Bliles on the delivery. This one put in play towards the left center gap, coming in on it and making the catch to end the inning. A great play that time by Jackson Anderson, and that will do it for the inning. The Thunder only score 3 runs, but get 3 hits and no Hillsboro Central Valley Burros errors here on the end of top 1, as the Thunder lead the Burros 3-0 on your Tim Kazette seed sale scoreboard. And we'll be back on your live event after this.
There's a lot to love about Hillsboro, North Dakota. Top-notch school district with fantastic facilities and growing enrollment. Great healthcare and friendly people. Nestled between 2 of North Dakota's largest cities, Hillsboro embodies a small-town atmosphere that is sure to make you feel right at home. The HEDC and City of Hillsboro invites you to pay a visit and experience Hillsboro. Visit hillsboro-nd.com to learn more about Hillsboro, a small town with big opportunity.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. From sunup to sundown, they're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Bottom of inning number 1 on your Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Hatton Northwood leads over Hillsboro Central Valley 2-0 on the back. 3-0, sorry. 3-0 on the back of a 2-run home run from Derek Carpenter, and then an Austin Riggs scoring on a wild pitch. Now the Thunder take the field. The Burros head up to the plate. They will have the pitcher Peyton Beliles, followed by shortstop Andrew Dillum and the first baseman Cole Hebel up 1-2-3. The rest of the batting order goes Aaron Johnson, Devin Johnson, Gannon Limke, Jackson Anderson, Alec Magnuson, and Braden Walsh. For Hatton Northwood, the Thunder will have Derek Carpenter on the mound doing the pitching. He will throw to his battery mate behind the plate, Carson Bodine. Colton Konjak at first base, Grant Mundall at second. Fabian Carrillo is at shortstop with Austin Rigg, man in the hot corner at third. Ethan Steinbrink is your left fielder. Center fielder is Teddy Petrick, and Hunter Tweet in right field for the Hatton Northwood Thunder. There's again your starting lineups brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Learn more about American Crystal Sugar Company at crystalsugar.com. You can also learn about career opportunities with American Crystal Sugar. Peyton Beliles will stride in. Right-handed batter comes up to await the first pitch now from Derek Carpenter. It is on the inside black for strike one. Third baseman Rigg, he's just half step off the grass over at third. Beliles with decent speed there at the top of the order. See what he wants to do to be that table setter. This time he'll take the pitch. Strike two. 0-2 the count to the leadoff batter, Peyton Beliles for Hillsboro Central Valley, followed by Andrew Dolam and Cole Hebel. Here's Carpenter sets up, and this one, was it tipped? It was not. Swing through, drop third strike, but a strikeout of Peyton Beliles as he is tagged for out number one. Andrew Doolum will bat, the shortstop for Hillsboro Central Valley, also from the right side of the plate. It's the right-hander Carpenter sets up and delivers. This one swung on, fouled back out of play. Efficient to the first batter. Beliles gets him down on 3 pitches. And 4 for 4, throwing a ball through the zone here for strikes for Carpenter to lead off the bottom of the first inning. The delivery comes inside. That's the first time he misses. Ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Seen both pitchers early on. Right-handed pitchers looking to establish that inside part of the plate to the right-handed batter. This time he goes with the breaking ball, catches the outside part, and that's called for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Andrew Doolum. He awaits the pitch. It comes, and it's tapped toward third base, picked by Rigg, and throw across the diamond in time. 5-3 on the putout, and that's 2 down for the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros offensively in their half of the first inning. Brings up Cole Hebel. Left-handed hitting first baseman. So lefty versus righty. We'll see how that goes on this at-bat. First pitch, watch an off-speed offering for strike 1. Facing each other yesterday afternoon, I should say. See how the pitchers, catchers, whoever's calling the game plan wants to do it with those same faces in the lineup, and what you learned about where they like the pitch, where they look to connect with that pitch when they're up at the plate. So they miss low, 1 ball, 1 strike to Hebel. Ball bounces away. We're going to take time, get the plate dusted off. Everyone's going to get back up where they need to be. Carpenter's going to walk around, get back on the mound. Now look in, take the sign, come set, and deliver. Swing and a miss for strike 2.
I think that one caught Bodine up in the head area, and had to take a quick second to catch his breath or to regain himself there. I think that's what that timeout was for.
Okay. And now the 1-2 offering. Trying to get him to chase, trying to get the umpire to call it on the outside edge. It's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, bases empty, bottom of the first inning, 3-0. And Northwood with the early advantage over Hillsboro Central Valley. Swing and a miss, drop third strike, got to tag him down, they do. And that is out number 3. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Derek Carpenter on the mound. No runs, hits, errors, runners left on base. After 1 inning complete, Hatton Northwood will come to the plate, leading 3-0. Your Tim Gazette seat sales scoreboard.
You may know that Big Tex Trailers already offers you industry-leading features like mega ramps, HD suspension, and the all-new hydraulic dovetail. Every time you hook on, know that your Big Tex is up for the job. See Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro to find out what owning a Big Tex can do for you. Shop the full line of Big Tex products from ATV trailers to goosenecks to dump trailers and more. Visit your Big Tex dealer, Bloomfield Enterprises, Hillsboro. Contact Tim at 701-430-0877.
There's a lot to love about Hillsboro, North Dakota. Top-notch school district with fantastic facilities and growing enrollment. Great healthcare and friendly people. Nestled between 2 of North Dakota's largest cities, Hillsboro embodies a small-town atmosphere that is sure to make you feel right at home. The HEDC and City of Hillsboro invites you to pay a visit and experience Hillsboro. Visit hillsboro-nd.com to learn more about Hillsboro, a small town with big opportunity.
As we welcome you back here to Hillsboro, North Dakota for this North Dakota Region 2 high school baseball matchup with the Thunder and the Burros. Thunder taking an early lead in the top of the first inning, scoring 3 runs and batting 8 players in the opening frame. Now let's see what they can do in the second inning of work. Of course, the second inning, Bliles will be back out there for the Burros, and their defensive alignment stays the same. Stepping in, Hunter Tweet. He's the 9-hole hitter. Playing the right field position, takes ball 1 high. 3-0 here, top second. This pitch on the outer half, and he gets the call. 1-1, evens it up. There it is. Of course, in that first inning, we had the big blast there by Derek Carpenter, and Carpenter goes out and pretty much puts a 1-2-3 inning and makes it a quick effort and gets his hitters back up there. It's a momentum-building thing for the Thunder here as Tweet takes that one low and outside in the dirt. 2-1. He'll get a new ball, and he'll reset here. Bliles trying to go back inside and just out in front of it just a little bit. Looked like maybe an off speed there. He'll get the swing and a miss that time from Tweet as we get another ball in play and a quick chat between Bliles and Johnson here as they try and line up a strikeout pitch here. 2-2 the count. Umpire redirects the signs, gives the pitcher. It's saying 2-2. Bliles. Looked like a curveball, lost control of it on the way up, and basically just floated to just about the standing up position of where Johnson would have caught it. Nowhere near the strike zone. 3-2 fills it up. This one, another off-speed or curveball look to be. Cannot seem to find the zone on that one, and it's going to draw off a nice 6-pitch walk, and it's a good start for Tweet as he gets a runner on and sets the table up for the top of the lineup. Grant Mundahl stepping back in after his first inning single. Of course, he came all the way around to score off of the 2-run bomb by Derek Carpenter. Let's see what he can do here. Again, batting from the left side. Bliles, again, in the stretch, throws over to first, and back in time, that time was Tweet, as he'll still remain at first base, but just keeping him tight over there. Do not letting him get too far ahead of himself here. Bliles again from the stretch, working off the left-handed batting Mundahl, Grant Mundahl. He signals or squares the bunt. He does. Gets it down the third base line, and a tough play here on the run, and the throw is... I didn't see the umpire.
Safe.
He is safe. He gets on. Bunt single. I couldn't speak or whatever on that sentence. It's a bunt single and moves the runners to first and second. Hunter Tweet advances to second. Mundahl to first on a single, yes. Technically could have been sacrificed, but he was bunt for a single that time, and it's going to set up the big bat of Carpenter. He's already 1 for 1 with a bomb. This one in there for strike one. Again, 3-0 Thunder lead the Burros here in top second. No one out. And Bliles on the bump. Bliles facing Carpenter here. This one, he gets it. Looked to be an off-speed pitch. Derek Carpenter was going to be reaching for it there. Of course, after hitting the first inning bomb, you're looking for the second one, as everyone's looking for. Or especially if you have the power to get it out there, you're pretty much looking for it until you need to protect the plate. Here it is, another off-speed pitch, and it's hit out towards left field, and not even making a move that time was the left fielder. That was Gannon Limke. He didn't even have to take a step in, take a step back. It was hit right directly at him for out number one in the top of the second inning. First out recorded by Carpenter.
Colton Conshock.
Fly out to 7 for the first out here in the top of the second. Colton Conshock now steps in to the batter's box again from the right side. His first plate appearance, he's 0 for 1 today with a ground out to the shortstop. And great play that time by, that was Doolum. What a great play there as he almost stretched into left field and made a long throw across to get Conshock in the first inning. Bliles here now cracks this one out to left center, or the right center field gap. It's going to plate one for sure as a nice line drive as a long throw on the relay throw coming in, and it is not in time. Thunder plate one on the Conshock double to right center field, as of course everything's working so far for the Thunder here early in Hillsboro. Mundall makes it all the way to third on the play. Tweet comes all the way from second to score. Had to freeze a little bit in the line drive there as it had to be. It just got over the outstretched hands of the second baseman Braden Walsh. But anyway you look at it, it is 4-0 Thunder. Here with one down in the top of the second. First pitch strike called that time on Austin Rigg. Bliles again from the windup. This one high and inside, and Rigg didn't even look at it as, of course, it was coming near the head area as he just turns away there that time. But as Bliles works again. 1-1 pitch is popped up in the infield, or just to the outfield. It's going to drop for a hit, and the center fielder, Jackson Anderson's going to come up firing on the play, and it is not in time. Thunder played another one on another little bloop, if you want to say. It's a bloop single. Rigg will get on with a single. Conshock does not move on the play, but Grant Mundall does score. Good heads-up base running that time. Plates another one. Grant Mundall in the day. 2 runs so far for him, as we do have a, it looks to be Walsh coming back out. Coach Walsh, that is, for the Burros. And is this going to be another chat, or is this going to be pulling the ball? And is Bliles' day done here? 5-0 top second. As again, the Burros are talking. And just, Jake, so far in today's game, it's the Thunder really came out and have been aggressive to the points they need to be. They're watching pitches, getting themselves in good hitters counts, but they're not waiting until late in the at-bats. They're trying to jump on Bliles early.
Well, that, and also they're so far, I mean, they've 4 hits in the first and 1, 2, 3 in the second, so 7 hits, and I think 4 of them have been kind of just those little bloopers either in between no man's land, between the infield and outfield. And so maybe just talking about some positioning and things here to be able to get to those little bloop shots.
Because, yes, again, the Burros are playing a very deep outfield. They are about maybe 4, 5, 6 strides from the fence. I mean, they're playing back there very deep, allowing basically a no doubles defense, but pretty much giving up anything like the little bloops. And of course, we've saw 2 of them so far today. Bliles works ahead early on Carrillo, 0-1. Now this pitch is hit down the line. It's a bloop again, but it gets down in front of this time. It's Limke. Limke is going to make the long throw in. It's going to plate one Thunder, and a long throw goes over the head of the catcher. And I didn't see where the ball eventually ended up.
Ricocheted back to Bliles, who was backing it up off the backstop there.
As that was that a 2-base single?
Well, it was a single, and then went to second on the throw by Limke. If you wanted to, you could probably say an error there as Limke sent it over the top of his relay man and the catcher there, allowing the runner Carrillo to advance.
But I I thought it was 6-0, but we'll get that we'll get that fact checked out here as the first pitch here now to the batter. Ethan Steinbrink comes up. Carrillo, of course, hits the single, advances the second on the play. That moves up Austin Rigg to third, and Colton Conshaw comes all the way around to score on the play. 1 out, top second. And a swing and a miss on the outer half that time by Steinbrink as he evens the count up 1-1. 7-0 it shows on the scoreboard.
I do have 6.
I do have 6 on mine. That's why I was questioning it. This pitch looked to be outside. It is 2-1, the count to Steinbrink here. I think it's 6-0 Thunder over the Burros as this pitch in the outer half from Bliles is in there. 2 strikes, 2 balls, 1 down. 6-0 the score. Top second. Thunder lead the Burros as Bliles looking for the strikeout, and he gets he hits the batter there, and basically the 2-strike count goes away, and it adds another base runner on as Steinbrink now will take his place at first. Carrillo, of course, is already at second, and Austin Rigg now at third. Full bases for Teddy Petrick, and I think this is the second time he's had the same exact situation happen. 1 down, bases loaded. Let's see if he can come through this time. First pitch up in the zone, ball 1. Petrick, of course, had the same situation, and he struck out swinging in the first inning, but now he's got a chance to redeem himself here. This pitch up high inside, and it's a call for a ball 2. Bliles really not having the command or not having the control that he would want, as, of course, the Thunder have jumped all over him for 6 runs, and now he's fallen behind 3-0 with the bases loaded.
Up over 50 pitches here with just 1 out in the second inning here, and we'll see how much longer Bliles gets to go here if he doesn't rein it in.
This one in there for a strike up on the up near the top of the zone. He gets a call there, 3-1. Now let's see if he can battle back, because of course you'd like to see a low or maybe a lower pitch and turn the double play, as he does not go for that. He tries to hit the outside high and outside corner, and he draws the walk that time, and it brings in a run batted in for Teddy Petrick as drawn the walk, as now Austin Rigg scores, makes it 7-0 Thunder. Carrillo moves to third, Steinbrink to second, Petrick to first. Bases are still going to be loaded for Hunter Tweet as we have another mound visit, and this will signal the end of the day for Bliles. He has 7 runs given up. I don't know how many of them were truly earned. We can look at that afterwards. But 7 runs given up to Bliles as he will move, looks like, to the shortstop position, and we'll set up the substitutions after the break here. We'll take a break. It is 7-0. Thunder leading the Burros here, top second. We'll be back with 1 out here on your Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard, that is, on yourliveevent.com.
The unknown consumes so much of our lives. That's why Concordia College in Moorhead, Minnesota is committed to providing clarity. We recognize that comparing colleges, especially the price, can be confusing. Concordia has always been a place where students of all economic backgrounds find success. And for next fall, we are reducing tuition by more than $15,000 so that any student who can imagine themselves at Concordia can be a Cobber. Now's the time to take a look at Concordia College, Moorhead, Minnesota. ConcordiaNow.com.
Keep your lawns, yards, and gardens looking great with the help of Wright Cub Cadet in Hillsboro with their equipment and accessories. This season, the new products are very, very limited, so talk with Darren and Mike to see what's available, and also check with them about used mowers and tillers. They repair all makes, models, colors of tillers, mowers, and small engines. Call 701-636-5692. Wright Cub Cadet on the corner of Caledonia Avenue and Highway 81, Hillsboro.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
We make products that last decades. Being able to stand behind our products and having something that is so known for that is awesome.
As we welcome you back here to Hillsboro, North Dakota, and we have our first pitching change as Bliles is relieved of his pitching duties for today, giving up in a inning and a third, giving up 7 runs. Of course, we don't know how many of them were truly earned. Of course, we'll figure that out later, but he gave up 7 runs, and it is now 7-0 for the Thunder. Now stepping in and just flip-flopping positions, the shortstop now turned to the pitcher, Andrew Dulam. He'll take the position at the plate. Bliles moves to second base, and we did not see any more realignments from the Borough defense. So Dulam on the bump here as he gets her head early, 0-1. Still takes control as a wild pitch. Johnson tries to field it, he flips it over to Dulam. Dulam just caught it, didn't try and apply the tag. He just caught it, was stepping on the base and trying to signal that, I caught on the base. But in a situation like that, there is no runner behind him. That's not a force. He needed to tag him there. The run scores. Carrillo on the play. He'll score. Steinbrink moves up a base to third. And now Petrick moves up to second base. Opens up first base for Bodine here. Carson Bodine, left-handed batter. This pitch now hit to the right side, and it's going to be fielded by the second baseman and a flip across. And gets the out that time, the second baseman on the play, Braden Walsh, as he flips it over to Cole Hebel on the play. Second out of the inning recorded, but in the process as well, a run scores as Steinbrink. A good, a true baseball player, the definition of baseball. Get him on, get him over, and hit him in. Get your runners to the left side, put it in the right side play, and just drive them in. Bodine gets grounds out 4-3, brings up Hunter Tweet as the lineup has now batted around in this inning. 9-0 the score. Thunder ahead. Here is quickly working ahead. Tweet gets down or gets behind on Dulam there as he now falls behind 0-2. 0-2 pitch from Dulam. Tries to work the outside half. Looked like an off speed and does not connect there. It is 1-2. Tweet trying to battle back and maybe give Mundahl a chance here. Runner on third base. That is Teddy Petrick. As Tweet looks in. 1-2 delivery. Again looking for that outside corner. It looked like another off speed. Does not get the call. 2-2. 2 outs. Top 2. 9-0. Thunder lead the Burros. Now the pitch here from Dulam. Put in play to the left side, and it is not going to be, it's going to be a foul ball, but a great play there. I did not catch it on the camera, but Coach Carpenter down there making a great play on a barehanded snag, gets the ball back in play to Dulam as he continues to keep the pace of play going. Dulam looked like a curveball there, does not get the corner, so he's really busted inside early with those 2 fastballs, get ahead early. And now trying to look, it looked like a couple changeups, and now that curveball, trying to find the outer half, does not. 3-2 fills him up. Fastball in the dirt, and it's caught, strike 3, and the tag out is there, and that will do it for the inning. Hunter Tweet strikes out, gives the third out of the game, or the third out of the top of the second inning. A big inning there. 5 runs or 6 runs come across for the Thunder as they take a 9-0 advantage over the Burros in the top of the second. We'll set you up and get ready for the bottom or the Burros half of the inning on your Tim Kazette Seed Sale scoreboard. Thunder lead Burros 9-0 here on yourliveevent.com.
You asked, how will Enbridge's Line 3 replacement help keep the environment safe? Well, nothing is more important to us than the safety of the environment and the people of Minnesota. That's why we're replacing an ancient pipeline with much safer, state-of-the-art infrastructure along a route that avoids impacts to people and the environment. Safety and environmental protection are Enbridge's core values and the very foundation of our business. Learn more at enbridge.com/line3US.
Serving Hillsboro and the surrounding communities, Goose River Heating and Cooling. Call Corey today and visit about installing a new Ruud air conditioner. When the temperature rises, stay cool with a Ruud system installed by the professionals at Goose River Heating and Cooling of Hillsboro. Call Corey today, 701-430-1990, and stay cool with the help of a Ruud air conditioning system from Goose River Heating and Cooling, serving Hillsboro and the surrounding communities.
9-0. Hatton Northwood with the advantage over Hillsboro Central Valley. The Burros come to the plate, looking to get some offense going. Here's they're looking to get a shot to the off from Johnson and Johnson. Started off Aaron Johnson, Devin Johnson, Gannon Limke due up. Facing Derek Carpenter. Derek Carpenter went 1-2-3 in the bottom of the first inning. As he picked up a pair of strikeouts at his 3 batters he's faced. First pitch, fall back. Out of play, strike 1. 11 pitch, first inning for Carpenter as well. He sets up, looks down the right-hand hitting Aaron Johnson, and the right-handed pitcher Carpenter delivers inside. Ooh, nearly got him up around that shoulder. Aaron Johnson just pulls out of the way in time and avoids it for ball number 1. Here's Aaron Johnson doing the catching today. And the pitch is there for a strike. Pitched earlier in the week. Devin Johnson pitched yesterday. Neither of them are available on the mound here today for Hillsboro Central Valley. Check swing. Did he hold up? Appeal down to first. Did not go. It's a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There the catcher, Carson Bodine, tagged him anyway. Said, yeah, no, he went. Let's get the K. Here's the 2-2 delivery now from Derek Carpenter to Aaron Johnson. And it's a ball hit up the middle and through as it sneaks past shortstop there as Carrillo couldn't get it. And Johnson with that seeing eye single.
Devin Johnson.
Aaron Johnson aboard at first. Devin Johnson coming to the plate. Here, Devin playing third base. He'll take a little practice cut, look down at Coach Walsh down first, get the sign, and get set for this pitch coming from Derek Carpenter. First pitch, low for a ball. Warm day here in Hillsboro with that sun coming out. Just not used to the sun yet. Haven't seen it for so long sometimes. Pitch comes away, gets off the glove there. Bodine runner Aaron Johnson will advance to second on the pass ball. Put him in scoring position and give a hitter's count now to Devin Johnson at the plate. 2 balls, no strikes. Nobody out, runner on first. Wind here has seemed like it's died down a little bit. We still get some gusts. It's going out to right center. Here's where you get a big wind from that whiff. Swing and a miss for strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Took a hearty cut at that one, just couldn't connect there as Carpenter pops the glove. He'll check the runner, Aaron Johnson at second, deliver to the batter, Devin Johnson at the plate, and trying to reach down, get that one low at the knees. Couldn't connect, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Carpenter, check. There's Mundahl keeping close at second, and he just blows it by him, swing and a miss. Strike 3. So Devin Johnson goes down for the first out. Brings up Gannon Limke, left fielder for Hillsboro Central Valley. Right-hand hitting left fielder. The pitch breaks in. Nice breaking ball there for a called strike. 0-1 to Gannon Limke. Jackson Anderson on deck. Bodine walks the ball out to Carpenter. Maybe with the runner on second saying, hey, we're going to switch up the sign so that runner out there can't start stealing them. Check of that runner and deliver home. And blocked in the dirt. Good job by Carson Bodine to block that ball low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Grant Mundahl, second base. He is very close to that second base bag. He's about 3 steps off of it. Now he'll back up a little bit, but still a big hole between first and second if you could score it in there. Instead, it'll go down to shortstop. Runner will hold, having a double clutch here. Throw by Carrillo is not in time. And again, Limke will leg out an infield single. Aaron Johnson stays at second base, not looking to run into a tag. So put a pair of runners on base for Hillsboro Central Valley. Jackson Anderson comes to the plate. Looking to move him along, move him in. And the first pitch, breaking ball, crosses for a strike. 11 pitch first inning, 13 pitches now in the second. Here's pitch number 14 upcoming for Derek Carpenter. Already has 3 strikeouts in the game. In the dirt, lost it. Where's it going? And it skirts by the catcher Bodine. And Aaron Johnson will go on a pass ball to third. Gannon Limke goes to second. So Johnson singled, went to second on a pass ball, now going to third on a pass ball. Limke, he singled, and he's now in scoring position thanks to that ball in the dirt. 1-1, 2-1 now the count. Pitch misses up high. Bodine comes out of the crouch to snag that one. Set by Carpenter. Long look and deliver. Swing and a fall back. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good crowd going there, and I'm trying to see if that's dust or if that's the beautiful grill smoke that's blowing across there down off to my right. Certainly smells like the grill's going here in Hillsboro Event Center. 2-2 offering, and the pitch. Tap foul out of play. Jackson Anderson stays alive for Hillsboro Central Valley. The center fielder, he'd like to put one into center field. At the very least, get a sac fly and get the Burros on the board. Check the runners. Carpenter delivers. Check swing up high. Ball 3. Full count now to Jackson Anderson. Right-handed hitting batter. We got Aaron Johnson on third. Gannon Limke on second for Burros. Trailing 9-0 in the second inning. Called. Strike 3. Anderson got caught looking on the outside edge. Out number 2. Strikeout number 4. And that'll bring up Alec Magnuson, the big right fielder here for Hillsboro Central Valley. Pitch is called strike.
And this would be a huge win for the Thunder if they can halt the Burros to not score a run after giving up, the 2 runners in scoring position here and battle back.
Here's a ground ball, little bloop shot over second base. Pick that short. Catch, throw to first is in time as they get Magnuson. Good throw from Carrillo. And that will be the third out. They get out of the jam. No runs given up on a pair of hits. No errors and 2 runners left on base for Hillsboro Central Valley. After 2 innings complete, your Tim Gazette seat sales scoreboard reads Hatton Northwood leading over Hillsboro Central Valley 9-0 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hi, this is Nathan Rage from Hillsboro High School. Work hard at everything you do in life. Schoolwork, sports, extracurriculars, and anything else you may be involved in. A good work ethic will help you be successful and will stick with you in the future. It also helps to be a good role model to the younger students and athletes that look up to you.
This is Sam Preston, student athlete at Hillsboro High School, and I urge students to refrain from using drugs or alcohol. Doing so can result in getting kicked off the team, damage to your reputation, and damage to your body. Stay sober and stay on the right track to success. Live above the influence. This message is brought to you by Hillsboro School District.
At Hillsboro Drug and Gift, you can find a lot of new spring items and gift ideas to check out. There's everything from new spring decor to gifts for any occasion. Find gift items for Mother's Day, confirmation, graduation, weddings, also birthdays and anniversaries too. Of course, you'll find a great selection of greeting cards for all occasions. Stop in and see what's new at Hillsboro Drug and Gift. And don't forget about your pharmacy and healthcare needs too. They provide in-town delivery and offer mail-out services for their customers. Hillsboro Drug and Gift, your locally owned Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
At the Hillsboro Body Shop, Ben and Tyrell are ready to repair your windshield. No need to wait to get that pesky chip fixed. And if you need glass replacement, Hillsboro Body Shop is the place to get it done and get it done right. Call Ben and Tyrell at Hillsboro Body Shop today, 701-636-4981. No matter the auto body fix, cars, pickups, semis, and more. For trusted full-service bodywork on your vehicle and same-day glass repair, give Ben and Tyrell a call at Hillsboro Body Shop, 701-636-4981.
As we welcome you back here to Hillsboro, North Dakota, as we get set for top 3 action, as it shows on the scoreboard right now here in Hillsboro, North Dakota. It shows 9-1, but to my stats, it is 9-0 still on the yourliveevent.com, your Tim Kazette seed sales scoreboard, as we'll get ready for the top 3 action, bringing back the Thunder top 3 in the order. Grant Mundall, Derek Carpenter, Colton Konchak, due to face the new pitcher, of course, in the last inning, Andrew Doolam. First pitch from Doolam is on the outer half. No is the call. That time for the umpire. Ball 1. Doolam coming in after leaving Bliles there in that second inning after going an inning and a third, giving up 7 runs. He held the damage to a minimum, only giving up 2 in the top half of the second after being relieved. Of course, being brought in with the bases loaded, so only to give up 2 with 2 outs to get, not a bad start. Let's see if he can continue it here. Doolam now gets there with a strike over in, 2-1.
And actually, those 2 runs he inherited will be charged to Belial. So Belial's line, 1 1/3 innings pitch, 9 runs, 8 hits, 1 strikeout, 1 walk, 2 hit batters, and 54 pitches.
So again, yes, thank you for that. Jake Doolam does not, and of course he inherited them, does not go against his. So he is so far as a 0 ERA in today's game. But all 9 runs charged to Bliles. Here it is, 3-1 pitch. It looked to be as before the catcher really got a chance to try and frame it. Mundall had already thrown the bat towards the on-deck circle and started initiating his walk to first base. He draws another walk, and he's on base for the 3rd time today. Of course, cracking 2 singles, and this time draws the walk this time. He is on time for third base, and of course, he's scored every time he's touched the bases so far today. 9-0 the score. Thunder lead the Burros, as now stepping into the right-handed batter's box, Derek Carpenter. Of course, 1 of 2 on the line today, a fly out to left field, and a bomb to left field. This time, swing and a miss. Healthy cut that time for strike 1. No one out. Top 3, 9-0. On first base, Mundall, Grant Mundall, of course. Derek Carpenter stepping to the plate. The pitcher, he's been pretty dominant so far today. Of course, had a little bit of a struggle there in the bottom half of the second, as we get a pick over there to the first base, and it's going to catch Mundall sleeping a little bit. It is going to be a pitcher pickoff for the first out of the inning. So Mundall gets caught at first base for the first out of the inning, after, of course, drawing the opening inning walk. Now that sets up a strike on the outer half. It is now 0-2 to Carpenter here, and now for the Burros, can they build on that a little bit? That was a good momentum shift. Now they can get Carpenter and go down quickly here with 2 strikes. He does. Swings right through that one, and it's a K here for Doolam. Second out of the inning. Now that brings up Konchak, and of course, this is the first chance that the Burros have had the opportunity to go 1-2-3, or even get quickly out of the inning here. 9-0 on the score. Doolam in the delivery. Curveball that time, it looked to be. Just over the head that time of Konchak, and it's going to be ball 1. 1-0, 2 outs. Konchak's line on the day, he's 1 for 2. Now a shot up the middle, and it's going to get down for a hit. And another one to his line. He is now at a double and a single here, reaching first base. Now it's going to bring up Austin Rigg. Rigg had a pretty good day at the plate so far. I got him for a 1 for 1 with a single in the top of the second and a walk in the first. So Rigg will step into the right-handed batter's box. Konchak will take his place at first base. Be closely watched over there by Doolam. First pitch, inner half, gets the call, 0-1. That's the one thing we've seen so far difference from Doolam and Bliles is Doolam has been able to find the way to get strike 1, the most important pitch of the at-bat. Here he is working ahead. This pitch in the dirt and kicks away from Johnson here, and that's going to allow Konchak to at least take second, and he'll stop there as Aaron Johnson behind the plate does get there to track the ball and not allow Konchak to any further. So Konchak moves up on the wild pitch there, and of course the wild pitch brings it to a 1-1 count as Rigg now has a guy in scoring position. He can bring him in. Pitch in, cracked over to shortstop, and it's going to eat him up a little bit there as Konchak will reach third, and Rigg will get on with a error that time by Bliles as it ate him up.
Fabian Carrillo.
So Rigg reaches on an error. E6 on the play. Konchak moves up, and now that's going to bring up Carrillo to the plate. Of course, the right-handed hitting shortstop for the Thunder. He's been on base both times so far today. I've got him also for a hit by pitch in the first inning. In the second, he cracked a single. And here he is for an opportunity to score. Rigg on he picks the ball nicely. And on the play, Rigg on the steal attempt for second base. And Johnson with a nice block down there. Just basically throws it back to the pitcher and says, yeah, you can have that base. But we're not giving up the run there on third. This pitch is a little high, and it's going to go to a 2-0 count. Now starting to struggle a little bit is Doolum. He got ahead early of the first two hitters, got them drew the walk to Mundall, picked him off, struck out Carpenter, but now has ran into a little trouble with the 3-4-5 hitters. This one gets away from Johnson a little high. Konchak tries to score, does not slide, but he scores, and on the play it looks like Doolum could not find where the ball went on the redirection off of Konchak as Johnson threw it a little high. It looked like it ran off of as Konchak was running by, and the ball skips away to the inner half or the backstop here, and Doolum just could not find it. It's going to score 2 on the wild pitch, or how do you score that officially?
It'll be a wild pitch, and then the ball. Konchak didn't slide, and it came up and hit him, and I think it's just a wild pitch that scores 2, or Rigg just take 2 bases on it.
Anyway, you look at it, it's a 4-pitch walk to Carrillo. Now he'll get on the bases.
An unusual play that you don't see very often.
Yeah, it was very unusual to see Konchak on a bang-bang play like that not go down and slide in, but it looked like when he was standing up that Johnson threw it just a bit high and maybe went off his helmet, but either way you look at it, the Thunder now have plated double-digit runs as we get another opportunity to pick off there. As Doolum really is not afraid to try the pickoffs. And you got to be worried if you're the Thunder because he's already picked off one. He already picked off your leadoff hitter.
Well, you got a runner with a good lead, a little itchy out there. If you got a good move, throw it. Keep him close.
He gets this one on the outer half. Strike 1 to Steinbrink. Steinbrink on the day also been on base twice. I think I got him for 2 walks. Is that what you got him for?
Single and hit by pitch.
Single and hit by pitch.
Here's one bounces off the shin guards. There'll be a pass ball, allowing the runner to go to second. Carrillo takes the extra base.
And it's really been that kind of an issue so far for the Burros. They, when runners get on, they just have not been able to keep hitting the glove, keep playing catch. As, of course, coaches like to tend to tell the pitcher and catcher, just play catch out there. Don't need to overthink it. And so far, a lot of pitches in the dirt, a lot of pitches getting by getting by the catcher here. This one put in and out of play. Fouled off to the right side, just over the home team's dugout. And it's going to draw the count to 1-2. 2 down, top 3, 11 Thunder on your Tim Kazat Seed Sale scoreboard. Now here, Doolum again. Checks the runner back, Carrillo at second. Doolum on the delivery. He gets the ring up, hits the top of the zone, and that will do it for the inning. Gets 2 strikeouts. They're looking and a swinging earlier, and that will be the 3rd out of the ball game, or the 3rd out of the inning. I've done that twice now, Jake. The Thunder score 2 runs off of a 1 hit and 2 Hillsboro Central Valley Burros errors on your Tim Kazet Seed Sale scoreboard. Thunder lead 11-0 over the Burros here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Irie Insurance with one philosophy: hire great people and provide great service and options. We want to help protect your home, farm, crops, personal, and your businesses. Hello, this is Shane with Irie Insurance, and since day one, we have followed this golden rule to help protect you. That's why we have so many locations like West Fargo, Devils Lake, Hope, Hillsboro, Mackville, and Towner. To find out more about Irie Insurance, go to IrieInsurance.com. Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity employer and provider.
JT's Station in Fertile carries a variety of items that are sure to meet your needs, and you should stop in today. They sell hot stuff foods, frozen foods, selected groceries, household products, and much more. The Hot Stuff Foods and Deli will provide you with a fresh, quick, and easy breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and they also offer some of the best car services in town. They're open 6 a.m. until 9:30 p.m. daily. It's JT's Station in Fertile.
Bottom of inning number 3. 9-1-2 batters for Hillsboro Central Valley coming up. Braden Walsh, then the top of the order with Peyton Belials and Andrew Doolem ready to go. Facing Derek Carpenter. Carpenter here today. 2 innings, 4 strikeouts, given up 2 hits, has not walked a batter, and has thrown just 32 pitches. Facing Peyton Belials. Belials was a strikeout victim to lead off the bottom of the first inning. Here he'll take the first pitch low for ball 1. Braden Walsh. Sorry, getting ahead to looking in the on-deck circle. Saw Belials. This pitch, low, ball 2 to Braden Walsh. And Carpenter looking to locate the zone. He'll set and deliver outside. Can't find it. Ball 3.
And if you're the Thunder, you don't want to see this happening to Carpenter, as of course you're given a double-digit lead, 11-run lead, but you got to keep finding the zone. You got to keep attacking.
Well, he'll look to pump it through on this 3-0 pitch, but goes up high for ball 4. So a 4-pitch leadoff walk puts the runner on board, and first walk of the game given up by Derek Carpenter.
Now batting number 1, Peyton.
Third base runner. He had leadoff man on at last inning. Had runners on second and third with 1 out. Got a strikeout, got a ground ball to get out of the inning. See what he does here with infield playing in on the corners, double play depth in the middle infield. It's low for ball 1, 5 straight balls to start the bottom of the third here for Carpenter. Looking to locate. He'll check. Runner Walsh over at first and low again. Ball 6. Braden Walsh. 1, 2. Very conservative lead over there at first. And there's strike 1. Delivered. Evens it up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Derek Carpenter on the mound for Hatton Northwood. The Thunder have Carson Bodine behind home plate. First base is Colton Konchak. Grant Mundall at second. Fabian Carrillo at shortstop. Austin Rigg at third base. Be Ethan Steinbrink in left field. Teddy Petrick in center. Hunter Tweet in right field. The defensive alignment for Hatton Northwood. Pitch misses. Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike to leadoff man Peyton Belials. Belials into the box. Calls time. Maybe he didn't like it, or maybe just wanted to throw Carpenter off his rhythm.
If he wasn't out of it already. Well, this inning has been a struggle for him. He usually, like you said, he'd been working ahead early.
The pitch comes up high above the eyes. Ball 4, back-to-back walks. Puts 2 runners on base now for Hillsboro Central Valley. And we're going to have a time here as Coach Dennis Carpenter comes out of the dugout, talks things out. Imagine in that third base dugout, here would be, that's yours. In that third base dugout with that sun shining in, just kind of like it is here into our press box behind home plate, a similar angle. got to get a little warm in that third base dugout. Got to make sure you're staying hydrated, especially with a couple of the longer innings where the Thunder have been in that dugout with some bats, putting up 11 runs so far in their 3 trips to the plate. So, chance here to maybe compose and get reset after back-to-back walks. Runners on first and second with nobody out. And Andrew Dolam will come up. And first pitch, ball 1. There to Dolam. Second base is Braden Walsh. First base is Peyton Beliles. On deck is Cole Hebel. And the delivery up high, ball 2. Talking pregame with Thunder coaches. They know that there's an offensive threat there on deck too in Hebel. Some hit the home run in Enderlin back when they had that, what was that, 2 weeks ago now, the Enderlin tournament?
About two and a half, yeah.
Yeah. Ball 3 to Doolin. Carpenter now has 12 pitches, only 1 strike in this inning. Set and deliver. The pitch goes up high for a ball. That will walk the bases loaded and bring up Cole Hebel.
And, of course, this is the guy you do not want to see if you're the Thunder with the bases loaded.
So Braden Walsh walks his way over to third base. Peyton Beliles walking to second. Andrew Doolin walking to first. Cole Hebel's at the plate. 0 for 1 with a strikeout. First pitch. Oh, what a glove save that time by the catcher Carson Bodine. Able to
Up to bat, Cole Hebel.
get enough of the glove on that ball to rein it in and keep the runners from advancing.
And especially right now for Carpenter. He's thrown 13 balls to 1 strike this inning.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
And I'm sure Hebel is not surprised or wasn't worried about that because he was very aggressive. First pitch he saw he was going to swing at.
1 ball, 1 strike. Carpenter's pitch. Lost it. Here, stays on the outside part of the plate. Ball. Let's see, 32 pitches coming into the inning with just 11 thrown outside of the zone in the first 2 innings. 14 of his 16 have missed the zone in the 3rd inning. And he's going to call time. He doesn't like that baseball. Might have got guffed up a little bit. So home plate umpire is going to look at it. He's going to throw it out too. He agrees. New baseball. And then Carpenter takes his time walking back to the mound. Well, that's different. He just went straight up the hill. Normally everyone walks around, gets on from behind. I'm just saying, people in baseball are superstitious.
Stereotypes.
2 balls, 1 strike, nobody out, bases loaded, and a called strike 2.
Maybe that's his sign. He perfectly hit the spot. He perfectly hit the spot that.
A little, gravel on that ball from a hit towards third or something. A little back tail spin in. And now he's looking to pump it through. Here's a ball hit. Left side. It's in the air. Going and going and going. It's down to the fence. And 1, 2 will score. And it's a 2 RBI stand-up double for Cole Hebel. Hillsboro Central Valley gets the big hit they needed there to get some offense going, take advantage of 3 walks to load the bases to start the inning. Braden Walsh, Peyton Beliles score from third and second. Doolin will be aboard at third. Hebel aboard at second. First base is open, and now we're going to have timeout called and a pitching change here for Hatton Northwood. Bottom of inning number 3, nobody out, runners on second and third. 11-2 is our score on our Tim Cassette Seat Sale scoreboard.
Implement Highway 9 North Ada 2008 Woolrich Double Spring Quad X 50-foot priced at $27,000. Another trade just came in last week. 40-foot Summer Super Coulter, 8-wave notched blades, rolling baskets, one owner, local trade. Call for price. Talk with Chuck or Neil. Remember, new versatile Furies are available for purchase, demo, or rent. Talk to Chuck and Neil at Norman County Implement Highway 9 North Ada. They thank you for your business. Precision planting of the 2021 crop has started. Everyone at RDK Enterprises wants you to know these items. Call RDK Enterprises for your planter needs. RDK Enterprises has maintenance parts in stock. Call for precision planter support, 701-636-2119. Please have a safe spring. Thank you for choosing RDK Enterprises for your precision planter needs. RDK Enterprises, Hillsboro and Drayton. PlanterDoc.com. It pays to plant with precision.
Trail District Health Unit encourages everyone to keep following COVID-19 safety protocols. Even as the vaccine becomes more available, it's important to continue following recommended safety guidelines of wearing a mask, physical distancing, and washing hands. We need everyone's continued cooperation to get back to normal. For more information on COVID-19, including resources, testing information, and smart restart guidelines, visit health.nd.gov. Also visit the Trail Steel Joint Information Facebook page to receive the most current updates on the COVID-19 vaccine.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
Changes here for Hatton Northwood. There's Austin Rigg comes in to pitch. Grant Mundell goes to third base. Derek Carpenter goes to second base. So we get a pitch called off for a strike. There's Carpenter, just lost control of the zone after cruising through the first inning. Getting out of a jam in the second. Couldn't locate the zone in the third. Gave up a two-run bases-loaded double to Cole Hebel. Now here as Rigg gets a pop-up. It's out of play, strike two. At the plate is Aaron Johnson. Singled his first at-bat. And the 0-2 offering swung on in the dirt. Got to throw down to first, check the runners. Throw is high, but contact with that long, lanky frame. Able to go up and get it.
17, Devin Johnson.
One down now. Devin Johnson comes to the plate. Two runners in scoring position. There's a Rigg picks up his first strikeout. So, well, both starting pitchers lifted early in this game. Strike delivered. Now to Devin Johnson. Peyton Beliles for Hillsboro Central Valley going just 1 1/3. 2 innings plus for Derek Carpenter. He is responsible for the two runners on base as a ground ball towards second. Throw to first 4-1. They trade the out for the run. There's Devin Johnson gets the RBI on the 4-3 ground out number 2. Allows Ender Dulum to score from third base. Cole Hebel advances to third base. Here, so trying to see if he can get in. First pitch, swing, ground ball. Through the middle of the infield, past a diving second baseman. Now Derek Carpenter at second base. And an RBI single for Gannon Limke on that first pitch. Brings in Cole Hebel, now makes it 4 runs in the inning for Hillsboro Central Valley. Trailing 11-4. 2 down, runner on first base. Here's a ball hit in the air, right side, drifting, going, flying out of play. Here's Austin Rigg. New pitcher for Hatton Northwood. Carson Bodine still catching. Colton Konchak still at first base. Derek Carpenter's at second. Fabian Krill stays at short. Brett Mundall's now at third base. Ethan Steinbruck here in left field as the ball gets away. Throw down to second. Gets away from the second baseman, Carpenter. There's Bodine's throw was just off. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now to the batter in Anderson. Pitch low in the dirt. Ball 2. There's Gannon Limke in scoring position with 2 outs. 4 runs have come in for Hillsboro Central Valley. The pitch low for ball 3. Rigg now trying to avoid losing the number 6 hitter. It's ball right side, picked by Carpenter. Throw to first is in time for 3 on the putout for out number 3. So 4 runs come in for Hillsboro Central Valley. They get 3 walks, a 2 RBI double from Cole Hebel, an RBI groundout from Devin Johnson, and an RBI single from Gannon Limke. It makes it 11-4 on your Tim Cassette seed sales scoreboard after 3 innings on yourliveevent.com.
Valley General Store in Halstead is now open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday. They welcome you to stop in, get all your hardware items, groceries, and more now in the new store with more inventory. Valley General Store in Halstead. Come and shop for your fresh produce and grocery items. Valley General Store, now with groceries in Halstead. Thanks to all who have visited the new Valley General Store in Halstead. If you haven't been there yet, they welcome you to stop in at the store full of hardware, groceries, and more. Valley General Store in Halstead, open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
The Vets Club in Hillsboro is your place to go after a long, hard day's work or after the game to meet up with your friends. You're welcome anytime at the Hillsboro Vets Club. They're the place where family, friends, and neighbors meet. Check out their daily specials from 4 to 6 p.m. or their Saturday night appetizer menu from 4:30 to 7. And you can stay and play all night long. The Hillsboro Vets Club is proud to support Hillsboro Central Valley Borough activities. VFW Post 4172 and the Lynn Smearing American Legion Post 4 welcome you to the Hillsboro Vets Club.
As we get you set for top of inning 4 action with the Hatton Northwood Thunder coming to bat. And again, for the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, they will remain with Andrew Doolam on the hill. After, of course, coming in the second inning to relieve Bliles of a 1 1/3 innings pitch. Then he's come in and only given up 2 runs, and it's helped keep the lead, to a margin so far as of course, his Burros were able to get him 4 in the bottom half of that inning for him on the bump here. 11-4 the score. Now stepping in, the center fielder, Teddy Petrick. First pitch, low in the dirt, ball 1. As we take a little pause there, as it looked like Doolam resets. Now he works quick. Gets on the other half with a swing and a miss that time from Petrick. Petrick on the day so far. He's reached on a walk, and he struck out in the first inning. Did not bat in the third, and he gets a chance here in the fourth. This pitch he takes up high. Ball 2. 2-1. No one down. Top of inning 4 with a 7-run lead, 11-4. Thunder trying to answer back after, of course, the 4-run third inning. This ball put in play to the right side. Fading over is the first baseman, and he puts it away for out number 1. Great play on the run there that time from the Hillsboro Central Valley first baseman, Cole Hebel. And, of course, not just with the great defensive play there, but to spark the scoring for the Burros on the other end, cracking the 2-run double that turned the 0 to a crooked number, put 2 in on that play. He puts it away for out number 1 here in the top of the 4th. Now that brings up the left-handed batting Carson Bodine. Carson Bodine on the day so far, 0 for 2 with a ground out to the second baseman, as well as a fly out to center. Now he gets ahead there. Gets it evens up. 1-1. 1 out. Top 4. Here comes the delivery from Doolum. He gets the outside corner with it looked to be some kind of an off-speed pitch, or he clips the corner there. 1-2. He got a perfect chance, get a strikeout here. He's ahead. Doolum again. He puts it in play here as Bodine to the shortstop, and they fling it all the way across the diamond. Great play that time by Bliles as he puts it away. It'll be a 6-3 put out there from Bodine. And a quick inning of work so far for the Burros as they have the momentum carrying with them right now. So far, Hunter Tweet will step now in. The left-handed batting. He plays right field position. Where's the 12 so far today? He is, I got him for a 0 for 1, of course, with a walk in the second. Register that time to Bliles, one of his recent runs there in that second inning. He comes in after, of course, with this at bat in the top of the third, I should say. He struck out, and now he falls behind, or evens it up. 1-1. They count 2 outs. 11-4 the score. Thunder lead the Burros, but the Thunder really have not had anything going so far from the 7, 8, 9 hitters. In the delivery, the pitch is a little low that time. 2-1 from Doolum. Doolum's really taking control and set the pace so far. And quickly, you want to set down these guys, especially after your Burros gave you 4 runs in the bottom half of the most recent inning. You want to keep them, get them back up there, get the momentum, keep building on the offensive end because the lead's only 7. You cut it to 4. You have a couple more innings of work. You put 3 up in the next 3 innings. Well, that's 12 to 11 would be the score. He gets a strike there, fills it up, 3-2. On it now to the number 9 hitter in the lineup. On deck, Grant Mundahl is on deck. Doolum trying to settle down here. He gets a swing and a miss and a caught third strike, and that will do it for the inning. A swinging strikeout gets out number 3, and Godlike down 1-2-3 in that inning. Keeps the score remaining at 11-4. The Thunder still lead on your Tim Cassette seed sale scoreboard, 11-4. Thunder over the Burros right now. We'll get you ready for the bottom 4th action after this on yourliveevent.com.
The Erickson Agency is your professional independent insurance agency in Hillsboro. We take the time to listen to you, analyze your needs, and match you up with the best plans offered by a number of leading insurance companies. Whether you need auto, homeowners, life, health, long-term care, business, or farm insurance, stop in and visit with Lee Erickson at the Erickson Agency, 502 West Caledonia Avenue, 701-636-5852. The Erickson Agency of Hillsboro, your insurance headquarters.
You know the importance of planning before you plant. To finish strong, you need a solid start. That's why at Cess Vonderhoff, we remain committed to developing sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, all to help you make spring decisions that will yield the harvest you envision. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Cess Vonderhoff, a passion that grows.
Bottom of inning number 4, Hillsboro Central Valley. At the plate will be the 8-9-1 batters. Alec Magnuson, Braden Walsh, top of the order with Peyton Beliles. Put up 4 runs last inning after first 4 batters reached base. And then Austin Rigg came in to pitch. He got a strikeout, pair of ground balls, and a single sandwiched in between those 3. He starts 1-0, now 1-1 as this pitch is fouled back out of play to Alec Magnuson. Magnuson 0 for 1 today with a ground out to shortstop. 11-4 is our score. Breaking ball. Whoa, that was a nice pitch. You could see Magnuson with a little twitch. He thought it was going to stay outside, though he laid off of it. And 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Got him again with the breaking pitch. Strikeout number 2 for Austin Rigg.
Now batting at number 7,
1 down here in the 4th inning. Braden Walsh comes up. Braden walked to lead off the 3rd inning. Came in to score on the 2 RBI double from Cole Hebel. First run of the game for HCV. Here he'll take the first pitch, strike one. Austin Riggs sets up, delivers, and gets a called strike two. Likes his breaking balls is what I'm seeing here in this inning.
And he's not afraid to throw it in the middle of the zone.
Pitch inside, jam shot, bouncer over to first. Ooh, little awkward bounce, but Konchak stays in front of it. 3 unassisted. He'll step on the bag. 2 down. Brings up top of the order with Peyton Belials. Pitcher turned shortstop. 0 for 1 today with a strikeout, a walk, and a run scored. Belials trying to see what they can do with 2 outs in this 4th inning. First pitch comes in low for a ball. Drew Doolum on deck. There's the strike is called. And Derek Carpenter got the start. 3rd inning, lost control. Couldn't find the strike zone. Walked the first 3, gave up a double, and 4 runs all allowed last inning were charged to him. 2 balls, 1 strike now. Pitch misses here to Belials, and then Riggs sets up, misses up high. 4-3. Carpenter 2 innings, 4 runs, 3 hits, 4 Ks, 3 walks is what his pitching line will be. And here's a walk to Peyton Belials. First walk issued by Austin Rigg. Carpenter throwing 49 pitches. Can't always re-enter the game back on the mound. It's my favorite stat line in high school baseball is when you can have a pitcher get the win and the save. I'm not saying it's going to happen with the save right now because Burrows would have to put some runs across, but seeing what they can do with 2 outs as it's a strike 1. Here to Doolum. Here with Belials on first after he walked for the 2nd time today. Pickoff play, back in, dives in safely.
But in that instance, don't you have to pitch a certain amount of innings to get credited with the win? Because with the save, you only have to pitch the last.
Your reliever gives up some runs. It's a 3-run margin. You come in, you get the save.
Oh.
Pitch comes in low. Ball 1, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Number 1, Peyton Belials aboard at first base. 2 down in this bottom of the 4th. Wind has died off. Just looking at the flag there out there in right center. This one has fallen back out of play. A gentle breeze now blowing across the field, looking kind of right side field to left field. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and it hit the bat.
Couldn't put the bat down.
You got to drop the bat. There is, told him let it go behind him, but he did not drop the bat, and that's either really good accuracy or
just dumb luck.
Just dumb luck. That's a good way to put it. And a called strike 3 rings him up, gets him looking for the 3rd out of the inning. So a 2-out walk does no damage, no runs, hits, errors, 1 runner left on base for Hillsboro Central Valley. Through 4 innings complete, Hatton Northwood leads over Hillsboro Central Valley 11-4. Your Tim Cassette seat sales scoreboard.
Plains Fireworks, located on the west side, frontage road I-29, south of Degelman's in Hillsboro. They're open by appointments. Call 701-436-6140. Also like them on Facebook for information. Let Great Plains Fireworks help you get fireworks for your family celebrations, neighborhood parties, and events.
Pretty, pretty, pretty. They have chest thumpers.
Great Plains Fireworks, open by appointment only, Hillsboro, North Dakota, 701-436-6140. Like them on Facebook.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000-plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
As we welcome you back to Hillsboro, North Dakota, with the Thunder leading the Burros 11-4 as the innings turn over. It is now top 5, and of course, for people just joining us now, how did we get to this point? Well, we'll tell you here with our Farmers Union Insurance in-game recap so far, and it was really led off by the Thunder getting out to an early lead, sparking 3 runs early in the first inning. Of course, it all helped with a Derek Carpenter 2-run home run on the 3rd pitch of the game to quickly open up the scoring. They played it one more with Austin Roy coming across, and then a 6-run second inning for the Thunder, batting 10 in the inning and really just seeming in control. And then since then, of course, the starting pitcher for the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, Peyton Bliles, was relieved and brought in Andrew Dolam, who has been ever since, only has given up 2 earned runs so far. That makes the 11 for the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. It was all accustomed to that 3rd inning where they got in, were able to get Derek Carpenter off of his rhythm a little bit. They loaded the bases, and then Cole Hebel steps up, cracks a 2-run double, and it sparked a 4-run 3rd inning for the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. That is your Farmers Union Insurance in-game update. Farmers Union Insurance for auto, farm, home, and business. Visit Ryan Opdahl and Rich Gerke at Farmers Union Insurance in Hillsboro today. As we get you set back up in the scene setter, it is a 1-1 count. The batter in the batter up to bat for the Hillsboro, or not for the Hillsboro Central Valley. Sorry, the Hatton Northwood Thunder. It is Grant Mundahl, number 10, the 3rd baseman. He'll look in with Andrew Dolam still on the hill. He'll look at the pitch outside. It's 2-1. 2-1 the count. No one out. Top 5. 11-4. Thunder lead the Burros. Dolam long look in. Now here he goes. Dolam with the delivery, trying again to that outside corner, and this one gets away from Johnson behind the plate. And it's going to put the count to 3-1. Good hitters count here if Mundahl gets the pitch he wants. Of course, you could see one more if you wanted to, but you don't have to be in chase mode here. Dolam delivers up in the zone. He gets the call. Fills it up 3-2 to Mundahl. Of course, on deck, Derek Carpenter, and he's had a big influence in today's game so far. The pitch from Dolan on the 3-2 count. A check swing. They're going to look down. It was in the dirt, and no appeal was given by the umpire. It's going to be a full count walk, or a 6-pitch at-bat walk, and that puts on Grant Mundahl back at first base. Good at-bat there, and it's a good way to start the inning for the Thunder. First man gets on, Grant Mundahl, and now that brings up Derek Carpenter, and basically the same kind of situation he was earlier in the game as he takes strike 1. Of course, it was this spot with Mundahl on first base, with him in the right-handed batter's box, cracking one and hit the scoreboard out in left field. But of course, it is a different pitcher as another throw over this time, and well, Dolan really must have a really good pickoff move because he likes to use it, or he's just he doesn't like the base runners on first. Because of course, in the 3rd inning, he was able to throw out Fabian Carrillo. Not Fabian Carrillo. He was able to throw out Grant Mundahl. How funny is that? The same batter who was thrown out for the first time in today's game at first base is back on first base. He gets another opportunity here. Carpenter cracks this one down the line, and he gets to sneaking through as a diving attempt there by the 3rd baseman comes up unsuccessful as they try and throw it in. The 3rd baseman, or a great play, or trying to make a great play that time by Devin Johnson, just outstretched there as the ball got into left field, and Limke ran it down, tried to throw it to Johnson to get out Mundahl there, and it is not successful. Mundahl moves up to 3rd base, and it allows a double there that time from Derek Carpenter. It is not an error because it was a very difficult play to come up with. It is a double, moves Mundahl to 3rd, And it sets up Colton Konchak with runners on second and third. This one hit to the third baseman, and this time it is an error as it sneaks through. And it gets into left field for a arid single there that time. Konchak is aboard. Gets on E5 on the play. A run does come in to score. Mundahl moves Carpenter to third. And now it brings up Austin Rigg, the pitcher. Austin Rigg, runners on the corners, of course. It is Konchak on first, Carpenter on second. The catcher giving out the first and third signs because usually in this situation, especially in high school ball, the guy at first base will take off. As it looked like a awkward step off there. I didn't see it. I just saw him
you step towards third because if you don't have to throw towards third,
Yes.
but if you make a pickoff move towards first, you do have to throw the ball.
Oh, this one's hit high and deep out to the gap. It is trailing over, and under it is, that time it was the center fielder, Jackson Anderson. He'll get the out, but the Thunder get the run. Nice sac fly attempt there that time by Austin Rigg. And a long fly out gets him an RBI. And it plates another one. 2 runs so far in the inning for the Thunder. A fly out. That is also the first out of the inning.
Keep in mind that runner on first would represent the 10-run rule. So if he scores, Burrows would have to score in the bottom of the half or game would be over.
The first pitch to Fabian Carrillo, who now steps in, is called for a strike in the upper half. Fabian Carrillo has been on base all 3 times so far today with a walk and a couple singles so far. So he's 2 for 2 on the line. He's come around to score 1 time in that second inning. That's 6 runs second inning. And now he looks to see what he can do here. Ball in the dirt, and Carrillo quickly throws up the stop sign to Konchak at first, saying, hey, don't advance. Ball didn't get away too far. 1-1 the count. 1 out. Top 5. 9-run lead. 13-4. Thunder over the Burros. This one gets a nice bend on it, and he gets the upper part of the zone. Strike 2. And both pitchers really comfortable with their curveballs, today. They're both willing to throw it high in the zone, low in the zone, frankly. This one, Carrillo gets a piece of and keeps the bat alive. 1-2, 1 down. As, of course, we'll reset it here. Konchak, of course, on first base, reached because of the air to Devin Johnson there. And it also sparked a run on that time, so that does not get credited to Dolam on the hill. Now a hit to third base. And Johnson puts this one away. He puts his head down. Thought that was 3 outs. It is not. It is only the second out of the inning, but an out nonetheless. So a line out to 5 makes it the second out. And now it brings in Ethan Steenbrink. Ethan so far today, of course, his most recent at bat, he struck out looking. But before that, he was on base twice with a hit by pitch and a walk. Or a single, I'm sorry. Hit by pitch and a single. He steps in for the second time facing Dolam here. This one, a bended curveball gets him in, and it made Steinbrink that time duck a little bit. Thought the curveball was going to hit him. It does not. It bends into the strike zone, gets the call. 1-1, 2 down, top 5. Here it is. Another, that one looked to be not a curveball, looked to be some off speed, and he does not find the inner half. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 down. Here in your Tim Kazette seed sale scoreboard with the Thunder leading 13-4. Sorry, I have not updated that. A ball hit and fouled out of play. Evens count 2-2. 2-2. Dolam. 2, Steinbrink here. And the pitch, outer half, ball. 3-2, fills him up. On deck for the Hatton Northwood Thunder would be Teddy Petrick. Teddy Petrick, of course, 0 for 2 on the day so far. But it's still Dolan versus, as a single hit up the middle this time by Steinbrink, and he keeps the inning and the rally going here in the 5th. He gets a single, moves up Conshock to second base, puts a runner in scoring position for Petrick here. So a single there now gives Steinbrink a 2 for 2 day with a walk, or a 2 for 3 day, a walk and a strikeout. 2 singles, a walk and a strikeout for the full stats. Now Teddy Petrick, the center fielder. Dolan's first pitch is a knobber off of it, going towards the second baseman. A tough play, a quick play, and he throws him out there, and that will end the inning. Great play that time. Running in on the play was Braden Walsh, and he records the out by throwing it over to Hebel. That will end it. 2 runs in the inning off of 2 hits and 1 Hillsboro Central Valley Borough error. It is 13-4 on your Golden Harvest Steel Seed Tim Gazette Seed Sales scoreboard. 13-4, Thunder over the Burros. Going to bottom 5th after this on yourliveevent.com.
Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsboro is accepting new patients. They offer patients of all ages a full range of dental services, including Clear Correct, which is an option for invisible braces, and a $99 whitening program. Dr. Rothfuss accepts multiple insurance plans, including Delta Dental, United Concordia that was affiliated with Blue Cross Blue Shield, and Principal Dental Insurance. Bring your smile to Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsboro, and the friendly staff will help make it sparkle. Call 701-636-4244 today. One of the main benefits of moving to the Halsted Living Center and Heritage House community is to enjoy every comfort of home without the burdens of home ownership in an environment that offers choices for care assistance, social interaction, group activities, or simply quiet, comfortable living. Another reason to choose Halsted Living Center and Heritage House is to get back to living life through their all-inclusive services and full array of social events, spiritual enrichment programs, recreational activities, and lifelong learning. For more information, call 456-2105 or log on to halstedlivingcenter.com.
Bottom of the 5th inning. Hillsboro Central Valley to the plate, trailing Hatton Northwood 13-4. It was 3-0 after the first inning, 9-0 after the second inning, 11-4 after the third inning, and then with the 2 runs coming in the last inning, that's how we got to the 13-4 mark for Hatton Northwood with the lead. Here's they will continue with Cole Hebel, Aaron Johnson, Devin Johnson, the batters scheduled up for Hillsboro Central Valley. Taking on Austin Rigg. He delivers first pitch. Strike 1 to Cole Hebel. Hebel with the half the offensive production here today with a 2 RBI double his last time up. 1 for 2 today with that double and a strikeout. Taps this one foul. 0-2 is his count. Looking to get the lower part of the plate. Rigg can't quite catch the black, or a little low. I think more so low than off the plate. And now this pitch breaks inside. Air for even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Defense for Hatton Northwood. After this pitch, swing and a miss for the strikeout. Hebel goes down and strikes for the second time here today. That's the 3rd strikeout by Rigg. Austin Rigg is now pitching. Carson Bodine is catching. Colton Konchak at first base. It is Derek Carpenter now at second base. Fabian Carrillo at shortstop. Grant Mundall is at third base. Ethan Steinbrink in left. Teddy Petrick in center. Hunter Tweet in right field. Strike 1 to Aaron Johnson. Strike 2 to Aaron Johnson. Johnson today 1 for 2. A single in the second inning. Went to third on a pair of passed balls. And that's as far as he got. Then struck out struck out in the third inning. He's the first batter to face Rigg, and see as Austin Rigg comes to his second time through the order. Here he goes, ball 1, ball 2, even it up, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, bases empty. Bottom of inning number 5. Here's the pitch to Johnson, low, full count, ball 3. Devin Johnson on deck for the Burros. Swing and a miss. Strikeout. 3 straight strikeouts for Austin Rigg. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, that's 5 now for Rigg in this game. 9th strikeout by the Burros as a team. Devin Johnson, first pitch popped up left side, giving chase, foul territory up against the fence. And unable to make the grab as it drifts away. And that's a long strike 1. So everyone will walk back in, get their spots in, and Devin Johnson going to try and strain this one out as a off-speed pitch stays up high for the ball. Even count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swung on, lifted, left side. It will drop in for a base hit. Johnson aboard with the 2-out single. There to the left fielder, Steinbrink. Brings up Gannon Limke. Limke, 2 for 2 today with a pair of singles and an RBI. First, though, we're going to get a time called as the catcher, Carson Bodine, going to go talk with his pitcher, Austin Rigg. Get on the same page, communicate. Everyone's set, ready to go, and ready to deliver this 2-out first pitch. Swing and a miss. First strike. Looking to backpick the runner. Not in time. Johnson scoots back in. Gannon Limke looking to produce some offense for his team. He takes this one low for a ball. Trying to remember back to the Independent League last summer. Limke was second on the team with like a 4.10 average. Somewhere around there. You know where you could find that? I'm pretty sure you could find it in the R&J Sports Spring Sports Guide. You can find that out now at various businesses. Pitch gets away. Ball evens the count, allows the runner to move up on the wild pitch. Devin Johnson goes to second base. So Gannon Limke now with a chance for a base hit to produce a run. And cut into that lead. 9 runs is the lead here in the bottom of the 5th. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Dropped it. Got to throw down to first. And they do. And gives up a single, but strikes out the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base for Hillsboro Central Valley. Had Northwood leads 9-4 after 5 innings complete. To the top of the 6th we go. 13-4 on your Tim Gazette seed sales scoreboard.
Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro. For when you need repair work done on your vehicle, need an oil change, need new tires, or tire repair, visit Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro. They fill LP tanks, bulk delivery of your home heating or farm fuels, and carry batteries. Call your locally owned full-service gas station, Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro, 701-636-5356. Brad, Jody, and Blake Sorum thank you for your business, and they look forward to continue serving you at Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro.
Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692. For shop and field service, farm equipment sales, repair on all equipment, in the field, on the farm, and in the shop with Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692. Check out Right Implement for farm equipment, repair and service of equipment and all trucks on Caledonia Avenue in Hillsboro. Right Implement, 701-636-5692.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
As we settle into the top of the 6th inning, we set up the tables with the 8-9 and top of the order hitters. Carson Bodine, the catcher, Hunter Tweet, and Grant Mundall. To face Andrew Dolam still. Andrew Dolam's first pitch on the outer half is a ball 1 to Bodine. Bodine today, 0 for 3, fly out to center field, ground out to the shortstop, or a ground out to the second baseman and the shortstop. So he's 0 for 3, looking to get a hit in a game where his Thunder teammates have put up 13 runs so far. The 2-0 delivery in the dirt, ball 3. Working ahead, and even if you get yourself on base, hey, at least you got yourself on base here, or you can find something here and drive it. 3-0. A pitch and missing the outer half, and it's going to be a 4-pitch opening walk to Carson Bodine. It's going to bring up Hunter Tweet, who has had back-to-back consecutive strikeouts, as we look to be getting a courtesy runner. And it looks like it's going to be number 27 for the Hatton Northwood Thunder. That would be Aiden Nystrom checking in, being the courtesy runner for Carson Bodine. Of course, that is the first chance we've had to say that, since this is Bodine's first chance being on base. Nystrom takes the lead at first, and a first pitch strike to Hunter Tweet, or number 9. We have a substitution into the ballgame. Hunter Frederick checking in for Hunter Tweet. So same Hunter, just Frederick. The second pitch is taken, ball 2 from Frederick here. So Hunter Frederick, no plate appearances so far, first attempt. Let's see what he can do against Dolam. This pitch inside, and he bends backwards to avoid the pitch, and it's 2-1 as he gains the advantage back in his favor here. As he steps in, Dolam takes a peek at first. There's Nystrom. Now he goes, deliver, and he throws it high and inside, and ducking out of the way was Frederick, and as we saw earlier, he got the bat down. He didn't allow it to stay up there, because if he would have ducked a little bit and left the bat up, it might have hit it. As we got a pickoff move attempted again that was Dolam, and it is unsuccessful. Staying at first base is Nystrom, but again, he is not afraid to throw over there. He might have a very good move in the process. This one is a ball 4. It gets away, but it does not matter if the catcher does not allow him to go to third base. So that means that Nystrom, courtesy running for Bodine, goes to second base. And now Hunter Frederick draws a walk. Now that sets the table up for the top of the order, and that brings up Grant Mundall. Mundall has been on all 4 times in his plate appearances so far, having 2 early singles and then back-to-back walks. Mundall, first pitch, in the dirt, ball 1. And now we've kind of seen it, especially in these long innings of work by both sides. With Carpenter starting it off, and then, of course, with Bliles for both the starters. You lose your command at about the second or, working into your third inning. I mean, he has really lost control. He's now fallen behind to Mundall, 2-0, and a pitch that got in the dirt, but a good block behind the plate that time by Johnson. Keeps the runners at bay at first and second. Mundall looks in a great hitter's count, 2-0. See if he swings away, and let's see if Dolam can find the plate. He does not. High, ball 3. It's kind of like it's almost like a resemblance to that bottom third inning for the Burros when, the starting pitcher Derek Carpenter couldn't find the zone, and it brought up the bases loaded, all due to walks, with Hebel cracking that double. The power hitter so far in the lineup for the Thunder is Derek Carpenter, who is on deck in case of a walk here. He gets the call there. Dolam finds the zone. 3-1 to Mundahl here. Dolam again checks the runners. Nystrom at first. And Frederick at first. Nystrom at second. And it's inside. Ball 4. And now that brings up Derek Carpenter, who again in that first inning launched a 2-run bomb to start the whole scoring off for both teams. And let's see what happens here. Let's see if Dolam can find the zone, or let's see if Carpenter can make the Burros pay, just like Hebel did to them in that third inning. Or I'm sorry, was it the fourth? No, it was the third inning. The full wind-up delivery. Carpenter hits this one in play deep to center field. Settling under it is Anderson. And no tag on the play. Anderson puts it away. It's a fly out to center field. And that is out number 1. It could have been deep enough to score him, but Coach Carpenter was not going to send him there. And it still keeps the bases loaded with 1 down. Now bringing up Colton Konchak. Probably you don't want to send him because you got your 3-4 hitters coming up. You know, especially looking at an at bat. Konchak, first pitch, and he's aggressively swinging. Fouls that one directly back. He was on it. Just could not put that one in play. It's a strike 1. So we got 1 out, top of the 6th, 13-4. The Thunder still lead the Burros here in Hillsboro, North Dakota. The 0-1 from Dolam is put in play to the left side. It is going to be a turn to second, to first, in time. They did not get the runner at first. They did get the lead runner at second, so that takes Mundahl off the bases. Good play there. So Mundahl gets caught for the second out. That means that Carson Bodine, or the courtesy runner Aiden Nystrom, comes in and scores. That means Hunter Frederick moves to third, and that's a infield fielder's choice single, not a single, but a fielder's choice to Colton Konchak. So a run does come across a score, which puts it on the 10-run rule limit if the Thunder can hold on and score, or not allow the Burros to score in the last inning, or in the bottom half of this inning. The game would be over. 1-1. Batter stepping in. Austin Rigg, the pitcher. 1-1. 2 down. 14-4. 10-run lead. Runners on first and third with Frederick and Konchak. The 1-1 delivery is inside, and swung through that one was Rigg. It is now 1-2. 2 down here in the top of the 6th. As we look in, the 1-2 delivery is put in play to the left side, and it gets through. It's going to play to another run, as coming in is Frederick to score the 15th run of the game for the Thunder, and it's an RBI single by Austin Rigg. Help yourself out, Austin Rigg, there. Give yourself an extra insurance run there as he drives in there, as that moves Colton Konchak as well to... It moves him to second base, puts him in scoring position, and now brings up Fabian Carrillo, who, besides his line out in the last inning, has been perfect on base so far today. Strike 1, mostly on the swing, I'd say. 0-1. Dolam working ahead of Carrillo here. He checks the runner and looks back. Puts in play, Carrillo, nice diving attempt there. No, it sneaks through the shortstop. And they throw across the diamond, not in time. Carrillo reaches, it loads the bases back up. But a nice attempt there on the left side by the third baseman. That was Devin Johnson. But it snuck by and got into Peyton Blyle's hands. And Blyles just could not make the strong throw across to retire the side. Instead, it loads the bases on an infield single by Carrillo as he runs it out. That also moves everyone up a base. Now stepping in, Ethan Steinbrink. First pitch, high. Ball 1. 2 down, and the Thunder really have something working here. Conshock, Rig. Low on the bases. Steinbrink at the plate. He takes strike 1. 1-1, 2 down. 15-4. Top 6. Thunder lead over the Burros. The 1-1. Inside off the catcher's mitt, that is going to plate another run. As coming across is Conshock, and now makes it a 12-run lead. 16-4 is the score. (16-4). The count moves to 2-1, 2 down, and still at the plate, Ethan Steinbrink. Carrillo moves up to second. Rigg to third. Ball 3. And now it looks, honestly, like the wind has completely died down. The flag is not moving out there in center field, as the wind kept shifting all day. As swings through that one is Steinbrink, and he fills it up. 3-2 pitch incoming from Dolan. Dolan's delivery in the dirt. Ball 4. And again, the bases are loaded off a Steinbrink walk. Now Teddy Petrick, the ninth man to hit today, or the ninth man to hit this inning, has a chance to do a little more damage and create some more insurance runs for the bottom half. First pitch is hit in the air to left field, and it's sailing out to the gap. Underneath it is Limke, and he retires the side with that one. But the damage was done as the Thunder were able to plate 3 while leaving 3 runners on off of 2 hits and 1 Burrow error. That is where the score stands. It is 16-4, and the top 6 as we get ready for the bottom half of the inning on your Tim Cassette Seed Sale scoreboard. Thunder lead the Burrow 16-4 on yourliveevent.com.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, Broadband Voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
When it comes to insurance, you should be confident that you're choosing the best option. I'm Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro. Let's find and discuss the best insurance policy for your home, auto, farm, life, or business. Stop in to see Ryan Updahl or I at our Hillsboro office, or give us a call at 701-436-5777. or toll free at 1-800-498-5777. This is Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, and we look forward to doing business with you.
Full Service Foods in Hillsboro provides contract packaging and private label foods for your local and regional retail stores. Full Service Foods is a leader in the upper Midwest for less than truckload quantities for contract manufactured sauces and dressings. They are a privately held company with a reputation for quality and customer service. Full Service Foods is proud to be in Hillsboro and bringing employment opportunities to the area. Find out more at fullservicefoods.com. Full Service Foods of Hillsboro, proud to support this community event.
3 runs or 3 outs? What will we have first? 3 runs means we get a 7th inning. 3 outs means the game's over. 16-4, Hatton Northwood leads over Hillsboro Central Valley. Bottom of inning number 6. Lifted into right field, going back and making the catch is the right fielder. Is that Tweet or is Frederick back there in right field? Can't quite see. Or Frederick there in right field. Looks like Tweet back in here, and that will bring it up. And one down. There we go, in the bottom of the 6th. Alec Magnuson is batting. 0-1 our count. This one swung on and foul. Knocked away. 0-2. The offering here. And time called. Someone threw that foul ball in and threw it a little too hard. There's ended up near that first base line. But breaking ball for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Magnuson today. Strikeout, ground out. Here's a one here to the right side, and that will move the runner up. So down for out number 1. Here's Anderson singled. Here in 1 down, runner on second base. Braden Walsh, 0 for 1 today. Ground ball to first base. He also walked and scored a run back in that 4-run 3rd inning. Pitch is a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out. Top of the order on deck here with Peyton Belials. So we get a swing and a miss by Walsh. He's down, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Austin Rigg trying to close the door here as a ball in the dirt and going to allow the runner to move up as Anderson takes it on the pass ball. He'll be aboard at third. So Walsh with the 2-2 count trying to put it in play. Get one of those 3 runs they need. Here's a chopper off the plate. It will hit and bounce fall. Down the line and it bounces fall. Count stays 2 balls, 2 strikes. Rigg came in back in inning number 3. And he has allowed no runs coming in. He did have 2 runners that he inherited come in to score, but those will be charged to the line of starter Derek Carpenter. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, the count now from Rigg to Braden Walsh. And full count now as this one misses inside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 16-4 is our score as we get a called strike 3. Walsh goes down for out number 2. Rigg with his 6th strikeout in the game. Brings up the top of the order now for Peyton Belials to try and continue things for Hillsboro Central Valley. With Jackson Anderson on third base, Peyton Belials at the plate. Andrew Doolum on deck. All 3 need to score if we want to see the 7th inning. 0-1. Now Rigg's pitch popped up, playable, behind home plate, giving chase, circling. Where's it going to land? It lands in foul territory, lost by the catcher Bodine. And Rigg, the pitcher, coming over trying to point it out to him, but I don't know. Kind of in that same direction that sun's coming down too, having to spin and look into it. Either way, he lost it, couldn't find it. It's an 0-2 hole, 2 down. Here for Peyton Belials. Number off the bat, fall. Staying alive. Belials today, 3 plate appearances. He's walked twice, scored a run, and he struck out once. Rigg looking to slam the door shut. And it's popped up left side. Is this playable? No, this will go out of play. Well, Belials will do the friendly thing and pick up that catcher's helmet, shake some of that dirt off the face mask, and give it now back to Bodine, saying, here you go, pal. Then step in the box, ready to be a hitter on 0-2 count. And it's a ground ball left side towards third. Backhanded spin, turn, throw. Got him! Great play by Mundall to finish it out. 5-3 to end it. And Hatton Northwood will take the win. 16-4, the final score on your Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard. Stay tuned. We'll have your post-game report coming up on yourliveevent.com.
You can trust Paul's Hometown Repair for professional service on your vehicles, cars, vans, pickups. Bring them in to Paul's Hometown Repair Hillsboro. Whether it's light work such as oil changes and tune-ups, or more serious matters including transmission work and engine overhauls, they'll get the work done for you at Paul's Hometown Repair. They'll get your vehicle back on its wheels, running like new. Call 436-4676 to schedule your vehicle for service at Paul's Hometown Repair Hillsboro.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank, and I would like to know your story. Our lives and our businesses are comprised of events. We have all had our failures and successes, and these events define our character. If your character includes values like trustworthy, respectful, honest, and responsible, then your story matches well with ours, and we would consider it a privilege to be your financial partner. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
When you're way, way out in farm country, right in the middle of harvest, there's nobody watching. No audience, no crowd, the only bright lights beam from a combine. And they're not pointing at you. All that's here is a field. It may not look like a place of glory, but there's still a winner. There's still a score. And for many farmers who planted golden harvest corn this year, victory is about to set in. Talk to Tim Cassette Seed Sales, 701-430-0877. There's a lot to love about Hillsboro, North Dakota. Top-notch school district with fantastic facilities and growing enrollment. Great healthcare and friendly people. Nestled between two of North Dakota's largest cities, Hillsboro embodies a small-town atmosphere that is sure to make you feel right at home. The HEDC and City of Hillsboro invites you to pay a visit and experience Hillsboro. Visit hillsboro-nd.com to learn more about Hillsboro, a small town with big opportunity.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. From sunup to sundown, they're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
You may know that Big Tex Trailers already offers you industry-leading features like mega ramps, HD suspension, and the all-new hydraulic dovetail. Every time you hook on, know that your Big Tex is up for the job. See Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro to find out what owning a Big Tex can do for you. Shop the full line of Big Tex products from ATV trailers to goosenecks to dump trailers and more. Visit your Big Tex dealer, Bloomfield Enterprises, Hillsboro. Contact him at 701-430-0877.
There's a lot to love about Hillsboro, North Dakota. Top-notch school district with fantastic facilities and growing enrollment. Great healthcare and friendly people. Nestled between two of North Dakota's largest cities, Hillsboro embodies a small-town atmosphere that is sure to make you feel right at home. The HEDC and City of Hillsboro invites you to pay a visit and experience Hillsboro. Visit hillsboro-nd.com to learn more about Hillsboro, a small town with big opportunity.
The unknown consumes so much of our lives. That's why Concordia College in Moorhead, Minnesota is committed to providing clarity. We recognize that comparing colleges, especially the price, can be confusing. Concordia has always been a place where students of all economic backgrounds find success. And for next fall, we are reducing tuition by more than $15,000 so that any student who can imagine themselves at Concordia can be a Cobber. Now's the time to take a look at Concordia College, Moorhead, Minnesota. ConcordiaNow.com.
Keep your lawns, yards, and gardens looking great with the help of Wright Cub Cadet in Hillsboro with their equipment and accessories. This season, the new products are very, very limited, so talk with Darren and Mike to see what's available and also check with them about used mowers and tillers. They repair all makes, models, colors of tillers, mowers, and small engines. Call 701-636-5692. Wright Cub Cadet on the corner of Caledonia Avenue and Highway 81, Hillsboro.
As we welcome you back here to YourLiveEvent.com as we bring you the post-game report following the Hatton Northwood Thunder's defeat over the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros 16-4 in 6 innings of work today, or 6 innings played today. And we'll do a quick recap summary of the game so far as it comes. Of course, the opening and the biggest bang of the day so far in today's game was in the first inning when the Hatton Northwood Thunder jumped out to a quick 3-0 lead, all thanks in part to Derek Carpenter's 2-run home run in that first inning. Of course, on the third pitch of the game, just settled the nerves for the Thunder as they were able to score plate one more in that following inning. And then the second inning came and they really jumped on starter Peyton Bliles for the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, plating 6 before Bliles was finally relieved for Andrew Dolam. And he got out of that inning with giving up 2 more, all issue 2, Bliles, of course. But he was able to minimize the damage as much as he could, and he brought it in to settle it down in the third inning, where then he only gave up 2 runs. And in that third inning, the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros finally found that sort of offense after really being dominated. Derek Carpenter had a very strong performance up until that third inning. He was cruising. He had 4 strikeouts on the day in the first and second inning, and then that third inning, the Burros finally found the offense. Of course, Carpenter was, unavailable to find the strike zone. Had loaded the bases full, but the guy they wanted at the plate, Cole Hebel, was able to drive in the first 2 runs on the RBI double that hit the fence there on the left side, and was able to get 2, and then they later on scored 2 to follow up that. But then after that, the Burros did not could not get one more to cross over with the Thunder, with them locking horns in about the 4th inning. And then the 5th inning, the Thunder added 2 more at the top of the order with Mundell and Carpenter getting on and getting all the way across, thanks to a little bit of help from the Burros. But nonetheless, they were able to push the lead to 13-4. And in the 6th inning, they played it 3 more across with their 3, 4, 5 hitters. And for the Thunder, it was a very productive day from the top 5 hitters, all accumulating with high batting averages in today's game and productive value so far. They were able to end it in the 6th, go up 16-4, and were able to shut the door as Rigg came in relief after Carpenter's blown up start, or that blown up third inning, and he was able to really settle it down and get the win for the Hatton Northwood Thunder with a 16-4 victory over the Burros here today. As we take this chance, and we'll come back and we'll get some coaches' comments following, of course, the 16-4 Thunder victory over the Burros here on YourLiveEvent.com.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
We make products that last decades. Being able to stand behind our products and having something that is so known for that is awesome.
You asked, how will Enbridge's Line 3 replacement help keep the environment safe? Well, nothing is more important to us than the safety of the environment and the people of Minnesota. That's why we're replacing an aging pipeline with much safer, state-of-the-art infrastructure along a route that avoids impacts to people and the environment. Safety and environmental protection are Enbridge's core values and the very foundation of our business. Learn more at enbridge.com/line3US.
Serving Hillsboro and the surrounding communities, Goose River Heating and Cooling. Call Corey today and visit about installing a new Ruud air conditioner. When the temperature rises, stay cool with a Ruud system installed by the professionals at Goose River Heating and Cooling of Hillsboro. Call Corey today, 701-430-1990, and stay cool with the help of a Ruud air conditioning system from Goose River Heating and Cooling, serving Hillsboro and the surrounding communities.
Hi, this is Nathan Rage from Hillsboro High School. Work hard at everything you do in life. Schoolwork, sports, extracurriculars, and anything else you may be involved in. A good work ethic will help you be successful and will stick with you in the future. It also helps to be a good role model to the younger students and athletes that look up to you.
This is Sam Preston, student athlete at Hillsboro High School, and I urge students to refrain from using drugs or alcohol. Doing so can result in getting kicked off the team, damage to your reputation, and damage to your body. Stay sober and stay on the right track to success. Live above the influence. This message is brought to you by Hillsboro School District.
As we bring you back into our post-game coverage following the Hatton Northwood Thunder's victory today over the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, 16-4. We are joined by the Hillsboro Central Valley head coach, Nathan Walsh, following today's loss to the Hatton Northwood Thunder. And Coach, just first question, what was your perspective out there today?
Yeah, obviously they came out and started hitting the ball right away and, put some runs on the board that first inning. And, they put pressure on us. And they made some nice at bats and they kind of kept rolling from there. So it's kind of one of those games where the biggest thing I saw out of us was we got down, I think it was 11, and then all of a sudden we put 4 on the board and we responded. We didn't just give up, roll over and die. I like that mentality out of the boys. And we got to have that all the time because you just never know when you're gonna have a bad inning or something, and you got to respond. So we got to keep growing from it and see what happens.
I know with Blyle's not able to make it through the second inning and having to go to the bullpen early, as baseball terms say. How difficult was that? Because of course, he and Dolam got inserted into a bases loaded situation, but he only allowed 2 out of it. Yep. I mean, how proud were you of his performance coming into especially that dirty inning?
Oh yeah, that's a gutsy performance. You got to come in, you got to really, buckle down and go out and try to pitch in a tough situation, and he did a good job with that. It's great to see kids that will persevere from tough situations, and hopefully as a team we can grow from that too, and see that just because you get put in a tough situation doesn't mean you can't respond.
I know that third inning where you guys answered with 4 and were able to get back into the game, try and start some momentum on your end. Of course, Hebel had the big double, but it was all set up because Carpenter started losing his command, and your Burros were able to let him struggle a little bit, and then Hebel came up and cracked one. In that kind of a moment, did you sense it was starting to switch over? Because of course afterwards, you guys went out there through a quick 1-2-3 inning. What was the mindset going in to that?
You love seeing guys that, when you're down and not trying to do too much with the bats. So I think we had, 2 or 3 walks in a row there. So our guys were patient. They weren't going up there trying to do too much. And that's what we kind of told them is just, hey, you're not going to put 11 on the board, you guys, with 1 swing. So you got to go up there and with the right mentality, hit your pitch. Don't be swinging at his. And, so we got guys on base. And, Cole came up with that big hit. Felt good. It's good to see the kids respond. Like I said, it's very easy for us just to go up there and take hacks at things and just get the game over with at that point. And we didn't. We tried to fight through it. And we only got 6 innings out of the day, but I was glad we had some fire in our bellies and we did fight to the end.
Yes, and of course yesterday's victory 11-3 at Hatton Northwood. And then now today they come here and defeat you guys 16-4. But now, as we look ahead a little bit here and to the schedule. You guys play, is it Tuesday next week against Mayport CG?
Yep.
What do you know about Mayport CG, and what, of course, you already played them earlier this year, but what is your mindset going in, especially after today where you get a Monday to, kind of work through this?
And that's what we got to do. We got to take Monday to practice and work on a couple things because Mayville's going to come in and put pressure. They're on top of the region right now. I think they're point-wise sitting 6-1, and they're in the driver's seat. And but we also, I think, if I read it right, we're kind of holding our own destiny in our hands too, because if we can come out there and get a couple wins this next week and finish off, we could still very well get the 2 seed out of this thing, and if things go well, I mean, anything can happen. So you'd love to have that 2 seed just because you get that first run by, you save a pitcher and those kind of things. So this was a big week for us. We came out, we put some runs on the board against Finishing Hope Page on Tuesday. Did a nice job yesterday putting runs on the board. So the kids now can see that we're capable of doing that, and we just got to stay consistent. And the pitchers they threw today were both quality pitchers, and you might not get 10, 15 runs every game. You may be only going to get 4, and we just have to maybe tighten up some defensive things and just do a better job overall. We're right there. We're right where we want to be. But it's like a big week coming up for us, definitely.
Yeah, it was a big week for you guys, taking the first 2 games of the week, and then in a loss like this, there could be more. As you look at the scoreboard and you see it's a 12-run, there could be more positives taken out of it. Going, if you get beat, if you got blown out, it's like, hey, you know what? Let's redial back in. Let's dig back in. Where close losses hurt a little bit more, but where where you needed to improve, that's where especially with the week you guys have coming up, Monday's going to be huge for you guys to turn it around.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I mean, like I said, I told the guys, you got to shake this one off. If we dwell on this game, it could hang on for a long time. And so we just got to have a short memory. I told the kids, get out and take some swings this week and have a little fun playing baseball. And then come back Monday and we'll organize some things and try to get us ready for the big week.
Because that's the only way you can play baseball is if you have fun. If you think about it too much, what's the enjoyment? Why are you playing? So, but Coach Walsh, thanks for taking some time today to chat with us here on the post-game show. And good luck this upcoming week against the Mayport CG Titans.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. And that was Coach Walsh of the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros following the Thunder's victory over the Burros 16-4. And we'll take one more break, and hopefully we get some comments from the side of the victorious Thunder squad after the break here on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Hillsboro Drug and Gift, you can find a lot of new spring items and gift ideas to check out. There's everything from new spring decor to gifts for any occasion. Find gift items for Mother's Day, confirmation, graduation, weddings, also birthdays and anniversaries too. Of course, you'll find a great selection of greeting cards for all occasions. Stop in and see what's new at Hillsboro Drug and Gift. And don't forget about your pharmacy and healthcare needs too. They provide in-town delivery and offer mail-out services for their customers. Hillsboro Drug and Gift, your locally owned Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
At the Hillsboro Body Shop, Ben and Tyrell are ready to repair your windshield. No need to wait to get that pesky chip fixed. And if you need glass replacement, Hillsboro Body Shop is the place to get it done and get it done right. Call Ben and Tyrell at Hillsboro Body Shop today, 701-636-4981. No matter the auto body fix, cars, pickups, semis, and more. For trusted full-service bodywork on your vehicle and same-day glass repair, give Ben and Tyrell a call at Hillsboro Body Shop, 701-636-4981.
We built Irie Insurance with one philosophy: hire great people and provide great service and options. We want to help protect your home, farm, crops, personal, and your businesses. Hello, this is Shane with Irie Insurance, and since day one, we have followed this golden rule to help protect you. That's why we have so many locations like West Fargo, Devils Lake, Hope, Hillsboro, Mackville, and Towner. To find out more about Irie Insurance, go to IrieInsurance.com. Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity employer and provider.
JT's Station in Fertile carries a variety of items that are sure to meet your needs, and you should stop in today. They sell hot stuff foods, frozen foods, selected groceries, household products, and much more. The Hot Stuff Foods and Deli will provide you with a fresh, quick, and easy breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and they also offer some of the best car services in town. They're open 6 a.m. until 9:30 p.m. daily. It's JT's Station in Fertile.
as we welcome you back here to your live event for the post-game recap of today's Thunder's victory over the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros 16-4, and we'll run through some of our stats as we wait to see if the Thunderhead coach, Coach Carpenter, comes up and gives us a few words following his victory today against the Burros. But the show moves on, and we'll start with the victorious side. We'll start with the Northwood Thunder with their stats today so far. Today, Grant Mundahl leading it off for the Thunder, came in 3 for 3 on the day with 3 singles and scored all 3 times he was on the base paths today. Derek Carpenter, he had a up and down day, but he was able to manage a 2 for 5 with 2 extra base hits, a double and a home run, driving in 3 in the process. Colton Conshock, he was 3 for 4 with a double and 2 singles and 2 RBIs. Austin Rigg, he is 2 for 2. He drew 2 walks. He was on base all but 1 time. So he's 2 for 3, and he was on base 5 times. He racked up 2 singles, 3 runs, and 2 runs batted in. Fabian Carrillo had a 2 for 3 day. He had also 2 singles and a walk. He came around and scored 1 time. Ethan Steinbrink, he was in the day 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout, also with 2 walks, and he scored 1 time. Teddy Petrick 0 for 3 with a walk. Carson Bodine 0 for 3 with a walk. Hunter Tweet 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts, and Hunter Frederick he had 0 stats on the day, but he was 0 for 0 with a walk. That was that side, and the pitching stats for the Northwood Thunder. Derek Carpenter went 2 innings, gave up 4 runs on 3 hits, struck out 4 batters, and walked 3 in 2 innings of work. And also for Austin Rigg, he pitched 4 innings out of relief. Came into that dirty inning in the 3rd, and then after that gave up 0 runs off of 3 hits, 7 strikeouts, and 1 walk in that remaining 4 innings. 4 innings of work. That is the stats side for the victorious Northwood, who put up 16 runs. Now, for the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, they were able on the day with Peyton Bliles to come up, and he had 0 hits on 2 at-bats. He drew 2 walks and 1 strikeout. Andrew Dolam, 0 for 2 with 1 walk. He came around and scored once in that 3rd inning. Peyton Bliles also did come around once and scored in the 3rd. Cole Hebel, 1 for 3 with a double, scoring 1 time and having 2 runs batted in, also striking out twice. Adam Johnson, he was 1 for 3 on the day with a single. He was a victim of 2 strikeouts. Devin Johnson, 1 for 3 with a single, and he drove in 1 run. Gannon Limke, 2 for 3 on the day. He drove in a run, struck out 1 time. Jackson Anderson, 1 for 3 on the day, and he struck out once as well. 0 for 3 for Alec Magnuson. 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts. Braden Walsh, 0 for 2 with a run scored in that 3rd inning. Pitching stats for them, Derek Carpenter, for the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. Peyton Bliles only went an inning and a 3rd, gave up 9 runs. He gave up 8 hits in the process, walked 1 batter, struck out 1, and hit 2 batters hit by pitches. Andrew Dolam came in relief after him, and I do not have his stats, but he was able to go, there he is. He went 4 2/3, gave up 7 runs, 5 hits, 4 strikeouts, and gave up 6 walks also in the process. Those are your full breakdown of stats for today's game for the Northwood Thunder and the Burros. Giving them a 16-4 victory was the Northwood Thunder over the Burros here in Hillsboro, North Dakota. We'll come back and we'll bring you our Enbridge Energy player of the game. We'll go through our Halstead telephone connection of the game, as well as our RDK Precision player of the game. Once again, on your Tim Cassette Seat Sales scoreboard, the Thunder defeat the Burros 16-4 here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Norman County Implement Highway 9 North Ada 2008 Woolrich Double Spring Quad X 50-foot priced at $27,000. Another trade just came in last week, 40-foot Summers Super Coulter, 8-wave notched blades, rolling baskets, one owner, local trade. Call for price, talk with Chuck or Neil. Remember, new versatile Furies are available for purchase, demo, or rent. Talk to Chuck and Neil at Norman County Implement Highway 9 North Ada. They thank you for your business. Precision planting of the 2021 crop has started. Everyone at RDK Enterprises wants you to know these items. Call RDK Enterprises for your planter needs. RDK Enterprises has maintenance parts in stock. Call for precision planter support, 701-636-2119. Please have a safe spring. Thank you for choosing RDK Enterprises for your precision planter needs. RDK Enterprises, Hillsboro and Drayton. PlanterDoc.com. It pays to plant with precision.
Trail District Health Unit encourages everyone to keep following COVID-19 safety protocols. Even as the vaccine becomes more available, it's important to continue following recommended safety guidelines of wearing a mask, physical distancing, and washing hands. We need everyone's continued cooperation to get back to normal. For more information on COVID-19, including resources, testing information, and smart restart guidelines, visit health.nd.gov. Also visit the Trail Steel Joint Information Facebook page to receive the most current updates on the COVID-19 vaccine.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
Valley General Store in Halstead is now open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday. They welcome you to stop in, get all your hardware items, groceries, and more now in the new store with more inventory. Valley General Store in Halstead. Come and shop for your fresh produce and grocery items. Valley General Store, now with groceries in Halstead. Thanks to all who have visited the new Valley General Store in Halstead. If you haven't been there yet, they welcome you to stop in at the store full of hardware, groceries, and more. Valley General Store in Halstead, open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
As we welcome you back here into the post-game report following the Thunder's victory over the Burros 16-4. And now we'll go over some in-game awards, or end-game awards, I should say, for today's performance, of course, from both sides of Thunder and the Burros. First, we'll start off with our Halstead Telephone Company Connection, or post-game connection, and that's, of course, sponsored by Halstead Telephone Company. And our connection goes to... we'll say the two-run bomb. The connection is let me restart that. The contact made from that blast by Derek Carpenter in that first inning gave a big jolt to the offensive lineup. Of course, playing the first 2 runs, and of course doing it in the big style fashion of the home run. That is your post-game connection, sponsored by Halstead Telephone Company. Discover local reliability you can trust. Halstead Telephone, it's how to connect. HalsteadTel.com is the website for Halstead Telephone Company. Of course, the connection, Derek Carpenter on that one. Now we flip over and we'll bring you our RDK Precision Player of the Game. And really, we have 2 players in the RDK Precision Player of the Game, and those go to the honor of the battery mates for the last, 12 outs of the ball game. Austin Rigg, and we'll give it to Carson Bodine. After giving up the 4 innings to the Burros in that after they got into it a little bit, gave up 4 runs off of Derek Carpenter, Austin Rigg came in, and it really settled down and really slowed and iced out the Burros offense. Pitching 4 innings in relief, giving up 0 runs earned, and striking out 7 batters. That is a really good connection, or a really good precision between the two, because they need to be precise. They need to work through it. And, of course, he came in a dirty inning after giving up came in after the 2-run double and had runners on the corners with only 1 out, and he really was precise getting out of that inning and stalling the rest of the Burros offense in the process. So RDK Precision Player of the Games go to Austin Rigg and Carson Bodine in there. RDK Precision or RDK Enterprise, thinking about upgrading your planter. Visit RDK Enterprise at their locations in Hillsboro and Drayton, North Dakota to learn about available rebates and financing. RDK Enterprise, planterdoc.com. That was our RDK Precision Players of the Game there. Now we flip it over to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, and if we used it for the RDK Precision, we might as well use it for the Enbridge Energy. It's going to go to Players of the Game. And our Enbridge Energy Players of the Game, it's hard to pick, so me and Jake put our minds together and just said, you know what, all 5 of the leadoff hitters, or the 5 front runners in the Hatton Northwood Thunder lineup, really brought the energy today. All being on base more than, 3 or some, or all were on base over 3 times, some even 5 times today. I mean, 3 for 3 from Grant Mundahl. Derek Carpenter went 2 for 5. Colton Conshock was 3 for 4. Austin Rigg 2 for 2 on base all 4 times. And then Fabian Carrillo was on base 4 times, with his allowed 5 at-bats. I mean, those 5 front guys were really bringing the energy today, and it really showed because they were able to score 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of the 16 runs for the Thunder here today. So if you really want to bring energy, these guys really brought it here today, and they are deserving of our Enbridge Energy Players of the Game. Enbridge has begun work to replace Line 3 and keep everyone safe is Enbridge's top priority. Robust COVID-19 safety rules have been established for Enbridge employees because we want everyone home safe. Learn more by visiting enbridge.com/line3.us. That is it for our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, and that will certainly be coming to an end here on today's broadcast between the Hatton Northwood Thunder and the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. One final rundown again, or a summary quick here for it, as the Thunder were able to jump on the Burros early, scoring the first 11 runs in the 3rd inning. The Burros were able to tack on 4 to limit it in and get it back under double digits, but then the Burros offense stalled out after that 3rd inning, and in the 5th, the Thunder were able to add 2 and were able to add 3 in the 6th and final inning of today's ballgame, winning the score 16-4 in today's ballgame. For myself, Joseph Stetz, and for my broadcast partner, Jake Berkmeyer, and for all of you guys tuning out there or listening in to today's broadcast, we want to thank you all, and we also want to thank our fine sponsors for today's event. If you have a chance to go and patronize any of our sponsors, it would be a pleasure, because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here doing what we do and bringing you today's coverage of high school baseball, the North Dakota Region 2 high school baseball here today. For one final time on a sunny Friday afternoon, everyone go out there and enjoy your weekend. Have a good night, and see you later.